Oh shit. Here we go again.
So the new beast tribes, they're like rat people. They're
Okay.
Kirkin or the
Kitchen. That's how I'll say.
We get events before you deal out the player cards. Because I think we still have.
Yeah, I know. I was just double checking something.
Okay. So they asked me to gather some Natron, and because they're rat people, they're like they smell a lot. They dig through a lot of like garbage and stuff, and they eat a lot of like they're scavengers. So they to like stop them from smelling, they'll just rub this Natron on themselves. This like salt and water.
It's Marimo. It's moss.
Well, they had me gather that today. Like,
Yeah.
one of the...
I know, I had it too. It's Marimo. It's moss.
Is it Marimo?
Yeah.
Okay, well, they...
That's what they had me gather for it,
Huh.
at least.
Huh.
Did they have you gather something else? They're probably making a deodorant with multiple types of ingredients
Yeah. Yeah. Was yours at the far end of the swamp?
Yeah.
Underwater?
then. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I misread it. But, like... So they...
No, they're not rubbing explosives on themselves.
Natron's not explosive.
What am I thinking of then? That sounds similar. That is actually a real world
Like
explosive.
the nitro or something?
I don't know, man.
But, yeah, so they just rub it on themselves, and, like, canonically, that's also frowned upon. It's like, dude, stop. I can still smell you. I thought that was fun.
We're in.
April. So
Holy
we lose-
shit.
We lose 6, or sorry, 9 of the total stuff. But we have the
Hello!
we have the dude.
They
So
can see us now.
the
Hey!
dude is like,
Oh, I can't see chat.
Oh, yeah.
My brain associates chat with them watching me. My brain is like, hey, people can see my face. I can see their words. This is how interactions go.
you can't see their words. Are they really there?
Yeah, I mean, it has to be like a back and forth, or it just feels weird, right?
So we've got the dude. So honestly, removing stuff out of the stockpile is whatever.
Yeah. So we should go in order. The first step was set up the board, which we just did. Next step is consult the
Do
deck.
we want to start off with, hello, we're playing Pandemic Legacy
No.
Season 2 today. We're starting in April.
No, I don't want.
Hi.
I should have done that. You're right.
Times are sad.
We got railed for 2 games. We entirely fucked up March.
Yeah.
March
On
just-
Wednesday, we lost both games.
We
be
got
like that.
railed so
Yeah,
hard.
it was rough.
The second game we played, we lost in 2 rounds. Like
This is
2
or
go
4.
arounds.
Yes, we lost in 2 rounds. We got
Oh.
incredibly unlucky.
Yeah, that was like.
It was rough.
Yeah.
And
And I
Hello, Gonties.
Hi Gantes, and and like the fates conspired against me. There was a thing that I kind of was pushing that we do, but Don mentioned that what if the thing we draw is on the bottom of the infection deck? And
I was
that
like, I
exact
said
thing happened.
worst case possible scenario.
Yeah,
I planned
it-
for worst case scenarios.
Yeah, but like
And then we got it.
the amount of cards in the deck made that insanely impossible.
Yes,
Yeah.
statistically it was unlikely, but I don't like leaving things up to chance.
So we got our one like statistically unlucky month out of the way, so
Yeah.
it's now gonna be really good, right?
That's
Yeah.
how that works.
That's how
Right?
that's how this works.
Right?
Oh, but we got some upgrades. We found one of the research
Yeah,
bases.
That's big. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a new dude.
Yeah.
Despite losing horribly, we did okay. So that's our brief recap. Other recap is, hey, who makes Pandemic? What company?
Z-Man Games.
Z-Man.
is a
Hey,
publisher.
Z-Man Games, your stickers are garbage.
That's a production thing.
The stickers that they commissioned, that they
Yeah.
chose, are garbage. Your stickers are garbage.
You should feel
I
bad.
guess their names are on the box, not the sticker production company. So like,
Well, the thing is the company that made the game is the one who
Yeah, they
chose
chooses the-
Quality
yeah,
control.
They chose everything. Their stickers are garbage. Yes, RNGs be with us for now and forevermore. Amen.
Oh man.
I feel like there's a possibility that they're like, people make mistakes, so like, let's not make the stickers super adhesive, so
Too sticky.
like
that's
people
also
can make
something.
mistakes potentially, but at the
But
same
no,
time,
these are
it's-
just peeling off. There's a difference. If we had taken them off and put them back on and they were peeling off, it'd be another thing. But
yeah.
Yeah. So next time we read. Like, is there anything cool in Legacy deck in your
Oh,
deck?
that's what
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's the
I'm
actual-
about to do that
Oh,
once
okay.
we're all done, like, doing intro stuff.
Yeah.
hi Guff, how you doing today?
Guff. How you
I hope
doing?
you're doing well. I'm lamenting the stickers involved in Pandemic right now. Because the problem is that the more times that we have to stick it to them, the less sticky they get.
We could like go get some glue real quick. I'm sure we have some super glue somewhere
we
to put a
have the
little
clear
dot.
tape. We have
Yeah,
the clear
packing
tape.
tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we did with this one, and that's why that one's not coming up again.
Yeah. We have it on hand.
Yeah, I'd much rather have the tip than the glue, because the glue could get like.
Paper inserts. This is true.
Mhm.
Or, now hear me out, instead of sticking things on, what if we just peeled them off?
Yeah.
What if they
maybe.
had things like that and we just took
It's
them
just
off?
an advent calendar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I kind of feel like they run the risk of like it accidentally being revealed because if the quality of
Yeah.
these stickers is the same as the quality of the pull-off tabs,
Mm.
odds are they get accidentally revealed something.
I disagree simply for the fact that the ones that are still stuck, like these ones, these are still the same shitty stickers, but they aren't peeling off because they were
yeah.
adhered to it to begin with.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Mm.
So it had to be actively removed. Anyways,
But yeah, so we're in April. I've got the legacy deck here. Read this card. If you have not opened 67 South America, scratch the box below. We have
God bless.
journal entry. This year has already taken its toll. People and resources are getting stretched thin. Gearing up to be out in the world is mentally difficult as we're outsiders there. One bright spot are the laboratories. Although they lost their lead lab, the 3 labs in the southern hemisphere have kept working 2 generations. We need to find out if they've made any progress.
hell yeah.
And then we got an article from the archives. Pacific Haven not reporting. Hopefully, Holloman did not steal everything. Sending scouts to Lima to check. Also, sending patrols to Indian Haven. Silent since the fallout in Indian Ocean. Presumed lost. And then we got a bunch of coordinates for the other research bases that we've actually
Yes.
marked on the board.
We have we think this is Jade. We
Uh-huh.
think this is Topaz.
Correct.
We think this one is.
Pearl.
Well, we know
That
that
one's
that
gonna
one's
be
Pearl.
This one's
We
Pearl.
We know that that one's
And then we
Pearl.
got one more somewhere.
We already have Opal
Oh, yeah.
on the board.
Yeah, Opal. And that gave us an ability. Where now, if we are in a haven or a research center and we produce 2 rather than 1,
Mhm.
Yes,
which is really good.
It's especially good with Albert's character that he's going to be
Yeah.
playing.
So, last game we unlocked a new character, the Immunologist, which we have named Emil Sanar. When doing the Make Supplies action, you may take supply cubes from the reserve instead of the stockpile.
Which is why I put those cubes in front of you.
Yep. So this means, so the way that this game works is the stockpile starts at 36. That's how many cubes that we have total. And then as the months go on, we get less and less and less and less. So
Yeah.
you guys can't see it because I'm not on the top down, but we have 36 in January, 33 in February, 30 in March, and it decreases by 3 every month going forward until September, when it decreases between September and October by 5?
4.
4.
Yeah.
4, yes.
And then it goes back 4 until then.
Yeah. So,
But that just represents like the fact that we as entities do not have enough resources to supply this amount of people
yeah.
with I presume what's the word vaccines? No, it would be like a
Just supplies.
Just like raw supplies.
no, because an immunologist implies that there's a disease involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's able to produce basic medicines that prevent people from
Yeah.
getting sick to begin with.
Yeah.
Once you get sick, it seems like you're
That-
probably kind of screwed.
Preventive is like I don't know.
Preventative medicine. Well,
Yeah.
like,
That's like there's a word for this. I can't remember.
Preventative maintenance, preventative.
Yeah. I mean, like, if people have soap and food and, like,
No, I guess you're right.
water, they're less likely
Yeah.
to get sick.
Yeah, if you are well fed, if you have a proper balance of nutrients,
Mm.
if you're washing your hands, so he's probably making like soap.
All right, this is my seminar on how to make soap. Just
Yeah.
get real close to the mic and just.
Anyways,
Is that
so
Johnson & Johnson head dude? Sorry.
anyways, the cubes that have been removed from, so the 36 minus however many, the leftover cubes are put into the reserve. So Albert's character can pull cubes from the reserve instead of producing. And if he's on a haven, it means that he pulls 2 from the reserve instead of 2 from the stockpile. So it adds more supplies into the rotation. So that'll be really, really good for us.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, at least.
Oh, next we need to supply the grid.
Oh.
This is gonna be rough. I think the biggest thing is at the beginning. It's easier to make sure all our bases are covered, and later on, this part becomes more difficult. Impossible, really.
Yeah.
We just kind of get screwed by the first 9.
Yeah, that's why we have to move fast with the,
Jeez.
Supplies, yeah.
Yeah. So how do we want to do this? Well, for sure we want to protect Albert because we don't want Albert to get just
Oh, yeah,
Murdered
that
on
is
the first-
possible, isn't
yeah. We don't want Albert to be murdered on the first go around.
Mhm.
I think Lagos is important because we still haven't even done that, and that's probably going to be the only.
So I have a proposal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's start off with putting 1 on every single one that we have connected.
Okay.
Just 1.
I'll take
And then
West
we'll
Hemisphere.
figure out additional priorities after that.
Okay.
Just to make sure that everything is covered to some degree.
Because I don't think we even have enough to do 2 on everything.
No, I don't think we do.
No.
So we're just gonna have to.
How many do
So
we have
those
left?
are what we have left. We have 3,
We might have
6, 9, 12. We have
Oh,
12
okay.
left.
I still propose that we protect. What were we? Algiers? What were we from?
Buenos Aires.
Buenos
We don't even
Aires.
have Algiers
No,
in this
I
one.
was trying to figure out where Albert was on.
I
Buenos
would
Aires.
say
I saw the
the
A.
things that require like more protection, let's just put 1 more on there.
I
Yeah,
propose.
let's
let's start off with that.
1 more on me.
I propose one more on Lagos.
Which means London.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Cairo should also get one.
Yeah, just so that because they're where we have to go in order to.
And then
South
also,
Pole,
yeah. Then
Yeah.
Also add 1 extra maybe to the 1 populations.
Yeah, that's gonna be good to make
Okay.
sure they don't fall.
Now, I understand why you're saying this,
Mm-hmm.
but I think what we should prioritize first is our initial draw. Because our initial draw pulls off of these. And wait, if we're initially in the initial infection stage, can we add plague cubes?
Yep.
Then we need to protect those first.
Okay.
Because if we pile extras on here and then we draw, say Tripoli
Mhm.
twice, then we're
Okay.
starting off weaker.
So we go for the ones that we know have more cards in the deck.
That is my thought. What do
Okay.
you guys think?
That sounds
I'm not
pretty
opposed
good
to
too.
it.
Yeah, but I also propose that we have to eventually draw the line on some cities because right now we have 2 routes in there on these 2 cities. Not only that, but we can also make a sea route just to go straight to Cairo. Technically, these 2 are expendable. Like we don't need them because now we have the sea route, right? Like I know we should probably not want to lose a city, but in
Losing
terms,
cities is worse. The number in the rules in the beginning, it says the number of cities you have on the grid and the number of wins that you have are far more important than the population. If we're losing
Yeah.
cities,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'm not saying we leave undefended. I'm just saying we don't need to prioritize them. So like, but more than Cairo or London.
well, my thought is for the initial draw, it's incredibly unlikely that we're going to get 3 of anything, but it is distinctly possible we will get 2. So my thought is the ones with 3, we make sure they each have 2 to start off with, and then go from there.
So that means all the starting ones.
Yeah. So
That's my
those
thought.
2,
That doesn't mean that's what we have to do.
and then that would be.
I mean, it protects a lot of the ones that we've had
Trouble with.
because they've been in the deck longer.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty sound
Alright,
idea.
so that's pretty sound. We now have 2 more.
Honestly, we have 2 more. We could put it on the 2 1 population cities.
we have a third as well.
Oh.
Because LA and Atlanta are in it now.
Well, I say we do the coastal cities. Those if we lose those are actively bad.
The airports.
The ports are nice.
So I would want to put the port cities
Because they're also going to be
reinforced.
harder to get to.
Yeah.
Do we want to put it on Lima though? Because Lima's easier to get to. I'm a little worried about Chicago and Denver. Although in our initial draw, it's going to be harder.
Yeah.
The only
'Cause-
reason that I'm really worried about them is because they're hard to get to.
I think what we have right now is pretty good.
Hi, Minion. How are you doing
Yeah,
today?
I just noticed it as well.
Yeah, this isn't bad.
I like this.
Yeah, Gonti's and those guys are recommending that they do the whole board as a scratch and sniff.
Yeah.
What's it going to smell like? Antiseptic?
Maybe.
Honestly,
Rubbing alcohol?
maybe the only thing I can think of is we put Limas on Denver. That might not be awful, because Denver is hard to get to.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought as well, because Lima only has 1 card in the deck.
Yeah, are
Yeah.
you okay with that?
I'm fine with that. Lima's very unlikely to.
We've got a,
it's
we've
easy
got
to
a
get
boy
to.
in the field.
Yeah, I'm already
Yes,
close.
it's harder to get to. And then Chicago, if it were to hypothetically blow up, it only hits 1 city, which makes Denver more important because it's more connected and harder to get to than Chicago is.
Mhm.
Well, they're equal, but
While you're shuffling, I'm gonna...
the plague? No!
So we supplied, then we infect. You're shuffling that right now. While you do that, we'll
You scratch it off and just a rat crawls out.
I rolled a 7. 8.
9?
Hey.
4. That looks like a 9.
9!
There's
Oh
the
my
nine.
god.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
This does not bode well for
Uh-oh.
RNGs as being on our side.
Among all 4 of us, none of us rolled higher than a 10.
Last game, I rolled a 19. We got destroyed. Maybe we need to
Yeah,
go low here.
You're right.
So that we roll higher
Since
in the
we're
game.
not spending our luck on the things that
Yeah.
don't matter.
Yeah.
Because that's how it works, luck's a currency.
Tripoli.
Tripoli, Jacksonville, London, New York. Okay.
Did we shuffle that?
Yeah, I just did.
Tripoli again.
Fuck.
Yep,
That's
there it is, already. Are you sure that we put them down in the beginning? Because I feel like the incident tracker.
Hold on. If a card is flipped over and there are no supply cubes in the city, instead place a plague cube and move the incident marker forward 1 space.
Does it say that specifically in the setup?
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8,
So 1 more.
9.
Wow.
2 Washington, 3 Tripoli, 2 New York.
That's unfortunate.
It's concentrated.
Yeah.
It sucks, but it's concentrated.
Yeah, it's along the coast, and then we got 1 in Tripoli, so that's
We
kind of
didn't
rough.
draw any of the hard to get to cities.
You are entirely right.
We did draw London once.
London's a bit weird, because hopefully we
London's easier to get to than Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's ways for us to make it easier to get to.
Yeah.
We could draw a line from London to New York.
Yeah, that'll make it a
Do we really want to spend 2 supply cubes to do that, though?
Honestly, it's not awful.
Well, the biggest thing is that it's not permanent. Oh, no, it is
It
permanent.
is permanent.
Yeah.
We draw it. We physically draw it on the board with a Sharpie.
Right.
There's also an upgrade to make those cheaper too.
Yeah.
Is it? Is there?
There's an
Yeah.
upgrade.
Oh.
Alright, so there we have to choose our ration event. We get 4,
Yep.
which is really good.
The only perks to dying.
The only perks to dying.
Since we have... Okay, now that we have the immunologist, I think the things that pull stuff out of the reserve aren't as good anymore.
No.
Because we can just do it already.
The things that pull things out of the reserve are actively useless right now because they are scarcer than you are.
Mm-hmm.
That one...
That's stockpile.
I think that's it.
Okay, I think it is only the 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Did we put the upgrade on one of the cards where we could like spend a card to
Yes.
destroy it? Okay, cool.
Yeah. I think so. I don't. I didn't double
Yeah,
check.
I
I think resilient population's good because of the fact that we have 3 Tripolis already.
Yeah.
This
If we
is-
can,
We got a lot of doubles.
yeah, if we can get rid of, if we can do resilient population, that'll help out a lot.
I like extended forecast since we have the extra events to go around. Airlift might be good because we know we need to try to explore.
Also, the removing the plague cubes from the board might be
Hold on. I'm gonna put a hold on the airlift for
Yeah,
now.
I
I want to
don't-
think about that.
I don't think we need it. Not with.
I don't
not
think that
with-
we need it. Not with.
Do
not with
we
Brandon.
want to keep the drastic measures? I mean, we already started with an infection.
Hold on, I don't even remember what we have. I can't see them here. So we have dispersal, move 3 supply cubes from 1 haven into 1 or more locations on the grid, and 2-player ration event. 2 players can swap cards. That worked. Nice. Take 1 rationed event card from the discard pile and play it immediately. Potentially could be useful with what we've got going on.
Yeah, with
actually.
resilient population, we could make something basically.
Yeah, that's not awful.
Skip the
actually.
next infect cities. Take 2
I
supply
like-
cubes from the stockpile.
I like One Quiet Night better than extended forecast.
I think the second forecast is better.
That's
This,
right, they
this
upped to
last,
8.
it's 8 now.
Yeah, that's right. They upped it.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that I do think remove the 2 plague cubes.
Yeah. I don't mind that either since we already started with 1.
Hmm.
So, I think 2 things can help us explore here. Either airlift to get somebody to the city they need to explore, or extended time to just give them more turns.
Well, here's the thing, Albert. Brandon can just discard any card and then go anywhere on the map.
I mean, once I'm at a
Yeah,
that or
at a
one of
haven.
those.
So, and then he can also pull us there.
But that's on. Yeah, okay, that's like two actions.
Yeah, I know
It's
what
a,
you mean.
it's a lot, but
It's
we
still-
always have that available to us and can keep doing that.
I think our question should be not can we use this card, but what type of cards we should prioritize.
Based on
Do-
our objectives.
Yeah, well, based on do we prioritize objectives, getting them done as quickly as possible with the cards that we have, or do we make the cards prioritize instead damage control?
I like them to be able to complete the objectives, because the objectives give us more abilities for later games, making the game a little bit easier.
Did you already shuffle the epidemic cards in?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I had them on top.
I would say like ration the extended time is at least flexible, right?
Yeah, it is pretty good.
If we need to use this to explore, we can. If we need to use this for literally anything else, we can.
Yeah. I think because like
I recognize. Yeah, it's just a matter of like what do we want to focus on. Hello, Tomato Man. How are you doing today?
Hello.
Welcome to the party. Sorry, we've been very focused on.
Yeah, I wanted to get the last,
Yeah.
because we have 1 card to do. I wanted to get that 1 card before we
Yeah.
circled back.
Honestly, like the other ones we have, getting more supply cubes I don't think is great.
No, I think that one.
Moving them from the havens is also not great.
No, yeah.
Airlift, it's in the realm of what we have on the board. I'd rather get a card that literally we can't do. The airlift, we have at least a way to do it. It takes a little bit more time, but it's still reasonable for us to be able to do it.
Also, I think this card is also not great. 2 players anywhere on the board can swap 1 player card from their hand.
That could help us do the explorers, the searches.
I don't know. I feel like
The
this
recons.
card's not.
I think it's not as useful as our other options.
Isn't there a copy card?
Yeah, there is, but
That's
that
pretty good,
requires us to have another event. And like,
The ones we had do are pretty good.
This one's better the more events we have in the deck, and
You're not wrong.
yeah, you're not wrong.
this is probably.
This is probably the most amount of events we're ever going to have in the deck, so if we were
I
going to
hope.
use
Yeah.
it, yeah, one would hope if we were going to use it, now would be the time, but that doesn't mean that,
We should use that.
yeah.
I mean, I like having that one because then we get one more use of something else, and I like those ones much better than getting an extra turn.
My only issue with this is we don't have like complete control over what it is.
Yeah.
Right? We could only draw 1 event and then this one, and like it limits what that can do until we draw the next.
But I mean, these are all pretty
Yeah.
or universally like useful,
Yeah.
given what the first cards we drew.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, no, what? I'm okay with trying it.
Okay, cool.
And then the Plague Cube one could save someone
Okay.
as far as damage. So
You okay with that?
I'm okay with it, yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay with it. It's a little risky because I'm concerned that we're going to get like an awful shitty situation where we get that card and the rest of them are going to get like the bottom of the deck.
this is true.
But the odds of that are happening.
Yeah. I'm not one to like actually believe in jinxes, but I kind of think that once Don says it, RNG Jesus is like, is that what you want?
He's like, it's like asleep, and then it like wakes up halfway. Oh, okay, got it.
I got it.
Shitty superpowers. You can predict what's going to happen, but you're a worrywart, so you always say that whatever you say happens, but you only voice your concerns and never positive thoughts.
Yeah.
Alright, so we gotta build new centers. And we gotta do 2 of these 4 things. I guess what we aim to do really just kind of is based off of our starting hand.
Yeah,
Actually.
it is.
Hopefully,
Is
we
that one's
draw
dependent on-
produce
I
supplies.
personally would like to explore more zones.
Yeah.
Okay, well I mean,
As-
luckily we have all 3 suits still on the board.
Yeah.
Black one is impossible right now.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. 'cause
Oh
we only
yeah,
have
you're
3
right.
Yeah. Oh shit,
the
yeah, we
yellow
need to
one
complete
is
the yellow
possible.
one. We need to complete the yellow
And
one
the
before
blue
we can
one
do
is
the black
possible.
one, I think.
Maybe the blue one.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
given we know that Jade is here, I feel like yellow takes the higher priority.
Yeah, but
despite
the biggest thing is
being
that it's more cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a matter of what we have available.
Yeah, it's what we have available.
Yeah.
Both have good things. This one has Jade. This
We-
one gets London out of the shit zone.
I'm gonna throw out there, we actively can't do that one yet. We don't even have enough cards for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If we're very lucky.
If we're lucky. But we also have the broker ability.
We have a far higher possibility of completing the blue one.
Yeah,
I
which
think-
is what I've been prioritizing personally.
Mhm.
All right, I have cut the deck. I am ready to deal out. How do you want to do this? Just 2 at a time, or 1, 1, 1, 1, 1? I like 1, 1, 1 better. I'm used to doing 2 at a time, and I feel like that screwed us over
What
before.
are these cards? That are sitting
Those
here?
are like the extra epidemics, and then the unused
Oh, they
ration
have-
events.
okay.
Oh, nice. I got produce supplies in the New York.
Ooh, I got 2 Istanbuls, and one of them is the Foundation's Istanbul.
I got a
hell yeah.
foundation suit from
Amazing.
New York.
Big monies. I got the double yellows.
Nice.
I got Denver and another Istanbul.
Okay.
Nice. So yeah, hopefully I can just get 2 more of these and just build one in Cairo. And
Or we meet in Istanbul, you give it to me and I can build something immediately.
oh yeah,
Because
we
it'll
can
only
also do
take me
that.
3 if I have that card.
And then
Yeah.
you can just pick it up again.
All right.
This is true! Discard the other Istanbul card to pick it back up! That's actually not a bad idea.
We need to use
That's
this
actually a
broken
really
ass
good
strats.
idea.
Oh, I need these. I thought those were the extras.
That's actually a really good idea. If you can funnel me that Istanbul card, I will build with it, and then you can discard the other Istanbul to pick it back up, and then give it, or hold on to it temporarily until we figure it out. But that'll mean that that's potentially 2 really easy supply centers, which we haven't been doing.
Yeah.
That's been the reason that we've been failing, because we haven't been able to build supply
They also
centers.
help us with the population.
Yeah. What? What happened? What happened?
Zana, how's your
Oh.
accessories, Brandon?
Oh! Unlimited. Well, it's not unlimited, but more power.
Shuffle these.
More power.
Do you mind shuffling one of these, Brandon?
Yeah, sure.
Zana, would you do me a favor?
Can you get me one?
Would you make me the things that I still need according to the list? Because I don't like it saying trash and calling my equipment trash.
Wow.
Get me one. I don't play I don't play at all, really.
A Pyroar combined with a Moomba from Final Fantasy VIII in the background?
It's the
Oh, no, that's a thing
no,
from...
that's Arcane. It's an
No,
orca.
no Lionel or
the
something,
lion.
right?
Oh, the lion? It's yeah. It's,
What?
What's his name?
What
his
is
name
it?
is Zetterburn.
What's
Better
it from?
It's from Rivals of Aether.
It's a Rivals of Ether.
It's a Rivals of Aether character. He is a lion that's on fire.
I love how you were kind of like a parent trying to suss out the kid's interest. Like, tell your grandma what you want for Christmas. I don't know, money. All right, well, what's that? What do you like?
Oh, did that
Well,
get
no,
dropped
I
from
wasn't
the
sure
deck?
what it was from.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Someone must have dropped it. One of the cards got like dropped.
I don't know where it would go.
I added to one of the other.
That's a pyro.
What? Oh, one card. Yeah, it should not affect it significantly.
Yeah, it's one card difference is gonna be that big. This
Is
is
that
one of
one of
those
your
Nintendos.
Nintendos? I figured it was Rivals of Ether, but I wasn't sure. I knew that Arcane was, but I wasn't sure about the other one.
Is that one of your Pokemans?
Come
Come on, son, tell me about your Pokemon.
The
What do
Orca
you
Dog
like to
definitely
block?
feels like Pokemon-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does. It looks like a character. It looks like a Incineroar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Zetterburn?
looks like it-
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because it was a fire cat.
it's a big fire lion. Yeah.
He's a fire wrestling cat.
This is true. But see, if we put a mask on him, then it runs the risk of being confused with like Persona stuff.
Which Pro ZD video? Are you talking about the hentai one?
There's
Alright.
what? Huh? What? Hold on.
Have you not seen that Pro ZD video?
No, probably not.
It's so good. It's like he plays all the characters in his stuff. But it's like a dad coming up to his son trying to like relate to his son. It's like he sees the son watching anime and he goes, "Oh, are you watching one of your hentais?" and the kid's like, "No, what? No, dad, no, that's not hentai." And he's like, "Well, what's a hentai?" And then it cuts to him looking at a computer and he goes, "Oh."
Oh.
It's really good.
So, Johnny, you're gonna go to we're going to Istanbul.
Oh, right, I start.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
like that.
that's 2 actions. You could produce on your way there.
Yeah, and get the
Produce
bonus.
twice. Yeah, and get the bonus.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we probably also need to worry about damage control for Washington and
That's
New
true,
York.
but getting you guys here, because if she goes here, I'm gonna. It's a soft prediction, but I don't think she's ever gonna make it here. She has to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it as well because we have the Istanbul. We have a lot of potential with it. And then once we get the Istanbul done, and you have enough blue cards, we can probably do New York.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll probably head over here or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause my first turn is just gonna be making stuff.
So your first turn is going to be putting stuff there?
Yeah. So I produce have 2 cubes.
So 1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
and then draw.
4. Yeah.
Well, maybe Alan can give you some because I'm gonna be making a bunch.
Oh, okay. That would save me a turn, and
Yeah.
then
Alan won't be going.
Oh yeah, Alan will be going before Albert. So I mean,
Oh.
Alan's doing other stuff. Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
at least I cover Washington. New York's got a 3
Yeah, because I'm going
population,
clockwise.
and we also have the remove plague cubes card in the deck somewhere, and also the double up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I agree with that because right now we need to prioritize getting that mandatory objective done. We have not been able to complete it ever since we got these new objectives.
Yeah. And these equivocally are worth 1 victory point each because they increase population. So that I feel like that's where our biggest deficit might be coming from. But
Yeah.
it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. I'm fine with that, Don. Go
Yeah,
for
I think
it.
that might be why we're floundering because we haven't been doing that.
we also don't have as many like cards, I guess, of the same color.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
map is so small, so it's hard in the beginning.
Yeah.
So, Don, you wanna?
Right, yeah. So then, so it's there, produce, then move. So then I get 4 cubes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh, I have so much more cubes.
Alright.
Oh, fuck.
Washington
Already?
and then the epidemic.
Oh,
This is balls. Lima.
That could be worse.
What if we... Well,
We'll see what happens.
we could draw a double Tripoli, which is the worst case scenario, but we also have Washington and New York in here doubled up.
Yeah.
So this is...
We'll see what happens.
This
Best
is
case scenario is actually drawing a double
the
triple.
world's gonna end.
Drawing double Tripoli is actually our best
Yeah.
case scenario.
Because then it doesn't spread it out. We can just
Yeah.
let Tripoli
The odds of that
take the
happening
hit.
are slim, but we've seen stranger.
thankfully you guys are kind of already there.
Yeah. At least no one's in danger.
Yeah,
like,
nobody's in danger.
No one's in danger.
No one's gonna die. I mean, the people in the city are gonna die, but not us.
I would actually rather get the epidemics early on to keep it so we don't have, like, a lot more in there. I would rather the epidemic be at the top of the decks so we cycle the same cards rather than getting a whole bunch and spreading us thin. If we only have a few, then we know where to focus.
Alright, Brandon, cut this. I trust your... I always trust your luck more than mine.
Okay. You got Lima
Fuck.
and New York.
Fuck.
Lima's kind of the worst.
That's worst case scenario.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing that could have possibly happened.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, there's nothing that we could have done. We could have sent me to Washington and New York, but I would have been in the same situation. I probably only would have covered Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was nothing. That sucks.
That we couldn't do anything.
Yeah, there was nothing we could have done.
Ugh.
Well, we've got that event in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can remove some of
We
these.
can only do 4, but still,
Eventually.
corners need to be cut for bureaucracy's sake. Alright. Brandon.
But
or-
we don't have to worry about an epidemic for a whole
I
lot.
know, right?
My big concern is losing Lima. Like,
Yeah.
hard.
We can't
yeah,
lose
we
Lima.
need to get a
We
research.
need, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So,
Fuck.
I mean, getting a research.
Can I discard an epidemic card to pick up another epidemic card?
Why?
No.
Why would you? No.
Okay, well, I'm gonna produce
It has to be of the same city color.
2, 3.
Okay.
Now that New York is screwed, it's kind of like,
Just let it fester.
don't let it get too high, but it's not as high on our priority list.
Istanbul. Hey, another black card. It's
Wow,
rare.
another Istanbul
And
and Tripoli.
That's pretty good still.
So, okay,
There's a
cool.
possibility we just build a bunch of research centers there.
Yeah. Washington
Okay.
and New York.
Hmm.
There's the other
All right, we need to get cubes there then.
Yeah.
Like, immediate. Well, we only drew 2 to begin with,
Yeah.
so that means both New York ones are in play.
yeah.
We have a little while.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, Alan, I think you still
Yeah.
go along with your story.
Yeah. There's no reason why not. There's no reason not to. So I'm gonna go 1 produce, and then I need to only
Yeah,
produce
you only
once.
produce once.
Yeah. So 1 produce, 2, 3, and then
Let's
Bless you.
4. No, I need to not produce. 'Cause I need to give you both cards, don't I?
No,
No,
you
I
just
need to
no,
keep
you
one.
only
Okay.
need to give me one. You
Okay, cool.
actively only. Is it an action to do the discard broker thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't do it. I can do it next turn once you spend
Yeah.
it. though.
And I would give those
Um,
2 supply cubes to Donna and Brandon.
Yeah, and then I'm going to shuffle some of the supply
Don't give them
cubes
to me.
around.
I'm just making more.
Yeah, let's give some. To
Oh, you're not gonna go to New York?
can't.
No, Albert.
I don't think
I
You
think
can't
we
even
need
make it there.
these. I can't even make it there productive.
We'll,
No,
we'll,
you
we'll
can't.
have them make, like, just huck stuff onto Lima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I can go to Lima and do it.
You could discard New York because I can pick that up and I can give it to someone else.
That's fair.
Yeah,
No.
but I'm gonna
What?
give these to Brandon. So he doesn't
Well, you
have
need
to
a
produce
blue
next turn.
card to
Can-
do that.
Well,
Can you-
not this turn, but I can eventually get it.
Do we want to give Brandon 2 more?
Because, I mean, I guess if I'm gonna be, like, here at Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can have 2 each.
You can huck it
So
down
then,
to
yeah.
huck it
Because
down
I
to
need
New York.
these in order to build.
Yeah,
this.
and if Don needs more, we can always just take them from him.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. So we need 5 normally. This is worth 3. Okay, yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, and then you reduce it by 1, so you only need 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yes.
Yeah.
But adds?
Yes,
Yeah.
this adds.
Okay.
I passively need 4. I only need 3 if I spend the.
2 cubes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's draw that card.
Yeah, draw your player cards.
Well, it can't be an epidemic.
Tripoli, Chicago. Tripoli's pretty good.
No.
No, that says player cards.
No, it's player cards.
Oh. Okay. Scared me.
Brandon, scale me. Tripoli,
Oh.
Jacksonville.
fucking Christ.
Well, Tripoli's not that bad because it's already doubled up.
Well, the problem is we've almost lost.
Oh yeah.
We haven't even completed a round and we've already almost lost.
Yep.
Christ, what am I even
Well,
supposed
because
to
we
do?
did get the first draw
There's
epidemic.
literally...
What am I even supposed to do? I don't even know.
The Lima card is back in there, so the Lima could get another one of these. So.
I thought we already drew it.
No. Oh.
It was on the bottom. We haven't...
Oh right, it was on the bottom. Okay. I mean, still putting more there is good. Putting one on the Jacksonville maybe.
Do you have the remote thingy? Or no? No, okay. Did we put that on?
Mm-mm.
We didn't put it on anybody.
Okay,
No,
good.
it was an option, but we didn't put it on anybody.
Part of the cards! Part of the
Part of the
cards!
cards.
Yeah, I
So-
just like don't know what to do.
Well, either hit up Jacksonville or Lima, I guess.
I can't do that and produce.
Oh.
'Cause I'm all the way back here.
Yeah.
Brandon,
Hmm?
can you move Albert on your turn?
Yeah.
Like I can the
Yeah.
best thing I can do is if I know I'm being moved, I can go to supply center.
Uh-huh.
So 1, 2,
Move
move
to Lima.
to Lima and place cubes on Lima.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, I can do that because you guys give me cubes, so it saves me time. So then on my turn, it would be move Albert.
So that's 1,
Yeah.
you move 2, you place, and then you move back. Or you move to Fort Gunfest.
Probably for Gunfist.
Yeah.
So
That is the best play that we can possibly make right now.
I go here, I produce out of the reserve,
Mm-hmm.
and here
That's 3
And then-
and 4.
place cubes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you're counting on the fact that Sterling can get you out of there before
Mhm.
all the
We were
initiative
supposed to-
starts getting.
We were supposed to pick the power-ups after we did the setup.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, we did.
Well-
The events?
Yeah,
we did that
no.
after we did.
No,
this.
because that's the reason why we chose the one to remove the cubes because we knew we had triple.
I'm
screwed.
in Dawn's
I don't
boat
know. I
here.
think we chose that. I think we chose that.
Wait,
Because
no,
the reason
yeah.
that I say that is because we were like, we put it down and then we went, oh, well, we have that card available.
Yeah, well, I'm actually, yeah, now that I remember, we did know we had a plague cube
Yeah.
starting, so that's why we went with the plague cube.
We did it after.
power.
Yeah. Okay. We did it afterwards.
No, because we spread them out across. We spread out the cards across the board.
Oh, like this part.
Over there.
No, it was over here.
Yeah.
But I was leaning on the board, which I wouldn't have done if there were cubes.
No, I remember that we had one of the green cubes
Yeah.
already out when we made the
we
decision.
picked events like because we had that green cube.
Mm.
I drew Sao Paulo and Cairo.
Nice. Next, you gotta do the infection.
London,
Oh no!
Washington.
Yikes.
I'll probably do my move Albert to me.
After you go to Fort Gunfist.
Yeah.
That's wise.
That means I either get Washington or I get New York. By the way.
Alright.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant drawing wise. I was
Oh.
like, what?
Oh.
Yeah. Draw monster card.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. We can at least get a research station.
You can build the supply center in.
Alright, supply center.
Anywhere.
I can build it here so we don't get a population change.
And then your last move would be.
Wait, can you build it anywhere? I think it'd be in the city.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I have to
but
be there. I'd have to move there first.
She has enough moves that she can move
Oh,
it,
yeah.
build it, and move out.
Is that the best use of my time?
That's up to you.
This one's already at 2. So if you did if you did a research center here, it just swaps them. So net nothing, and you save two actions.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because if I build it there, then I move. So I build. I go to Citadel. I produce. Then I move back.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you?
Wait, no.
Yeah, the research center would be there, so you'd still get the buff.
You could produce here, yeah.
Brandon,
Hmm?
can you? No, you can't move me. Never mind. Because if you did move me, I could make 2 research centers in the same turn.
Ah, well.
Because I'm in Istanbul, and Alan got the other
Ah.
Istanbul card.
I'd have to give it to you.
I
Yes, you
can take it
them.
from you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I wouldn't be able to because I don't have another one of the
Yeah,
foundations.
I'd have
card.
to give you that one.
But I'm gonna take that while I'm here.
Yeah,
actually.
because I got Tripoli to go get the other one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I do this, and then I spend. I have 3 fucking Istanbul cards in my hand now. So I spend that. So 2, and then I'm gonna go
So
over here.
Net 4.
Oh, here's your thing.
I did that here. Then I move 3, and I guess I have to produce.
Yeah, that's not
That's gonna
bad.
be my best play,
Yeah.
and then produce. Okay,
All right.
that's 4. That moves this tracker up 1,
Alright,
and
you
then
did it.
where you just. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
you
was
got
confused.
turns.
And now I have enough cards to build a blue one too.
Okay,
Nice.
that's good.
Money.
I got Washington and Lagos. That's good. That's really good. So we got Tripoli and Tripoli.
Holy shit.
That's game?
No, it's not
Oh.
because it can't move to the Haven.
Okay.
No, I
Can
thought
it
it
move to the
can.
Haven?
Yes.
No, it can, yeah. So that's actually game. No, wait. No, it does affect the Haven. Shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how that works.
cool.
Yeah, that's game.
It feels like we're doing something wrong.
It
But
does.
What the fuck?
We're not.
I know.
We just lost.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We've been playing for 20 minutes.
Yep.
We get 3 games this day!
What?
We get 3 games this day.
Oh, yeah.
It was a little backwards because I was so excited, but also I was really conflicted too because I was just like, oh.
So yeah, that's game.
Thanks for the bit.
Thanks for the
Thank you.
This is
bit.
big F.
Yeah, this is a really big F.
No one
Fuck.
took any scars or damage, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What the fuck?
yeah,
We
that's
literally couldn't have done anything.
Yeah, there was no actual like.
There was no gameplay.
There was no.
This is Candyland.
This is just Pain Candyland.
I saw some.
All right.
Okay. Time to do the population change.
Yep.
So we lost Lima.
Yeah, Lima collapsed.
We can spend
Oh,
2
yeah.
upgrade points to put it back. to
2?
1. It's 2
Yeah.
because of, oh wait,
It
this
is
happens.
What?
No,
If
no.
there's at least one city with 0 population, open A and 12
Oh, hold
and destroy
on.
this
Exactly
card.
how does the population thing work?
It's population then resolve.
No.
Yeah. It's
And then
population, check legacy deck, resolve cards in game end area, then upgrades. And we can spend 2 points to move it from 0 to 1. But that resolves before we spend those upgrade
Yeah,
points.
you're right.
I mean, this is probably just gives us the sticker for.
I don't know. I mean, like, I think regardless, I think we're going to spend the 2 victory points for that because we need to search that city.
But what
Yeah.
if this changes it and makes us we can't bring it back?
Well, we'll see.
Why would they do that?
Yeah.
We'll see.
This game is brutal so far.
I don't think they would do that. That doesn't make any sense.
So yeah, let's. I have A and 12 on standby. So let's go down to the population first. All right. So New York goes down by 1. Lima gets destroyed. Citadel goes down to 2. Tripoli goes down to 3, and Cairo goes down. Tripoli goes down to 2, and Cairo goes down to 2. Where's the other stickers for that?
Istanbul increases. It's over here.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let's not put the stickers on.
Yeah, let's
yet.
not change the stickers until
Okay.
we decide to spend our upgrades.
But we have to do that first.
Okay.
What you're doing there, it's A and 22.
A and 12. So we have A, Forsaken Cities. Cities with a population of 0 have the following effects. While in a Forsaken city, you may only do the driver ferry action. You may not do any free actions. When you draw an infection card for the Forsaken City, for any reason, place it into the game end area, ignoring it completely, and draw a replacement. Forsaken cities do not count as cities on the grid when determining the game end production. You may increase the population of a Forsaken city at the cost of restoring the population to 1 is 2. Forsaken cities are immediately infested. Open door 50 if you have not done so, and immediately mark all Forsaken cities with an infested sticker. I don't think we've opened 50, but let's go. Let's do 12 first.
This is A in the rulebook.
And then I think this is the board area, yeah. And it just has all the rules for the same thing.
Oh, it's 12. Yeah.
Yeah, for the board area. And let's look at page 50. We have not. Infested cities. If you have not done so already, open F and 14.
Yeah,
Is that all it
I'll
says?
take
Yeah.
A.
Oh, it also gives us some new stickers that say they're infested.
Hey, remember that thing where I was like, this is totally gonna just fuck us over? And you were like, no, why would they do that?
Infested cities. If your character gets exposed, if you begin your turn in a city marked with an infested symbol. If the city has a plague cube and it is also infested, you get exposed only once, not twice. So it permanently has a cube on it, like rules wise.
Yeah, we can't end our turn there.
Yeah, and
Or
then
start our turn there.
14. I believe that's what the other card said, right? 14.
Yep.
14. Okay.
That's gonna go on to vote.
Yeah, odds are. Yeah, it's the same thing. This is the rule.
Hi, Blastertron, how are you doing today? We're doing actively badly right now.
We got railed
I mean,
in less than 2
I
turns.
just-
I specifically said they're not going to make it so that we can't upgrade it back to 1.
But this fucks us over worse.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
can't end your turn there, ever.
I get we're doing bad, but it's not because we're playing poorly,
Yeah, it's not because we're playing
which is
poorly.
frustrating. But I'm sure we get
Give me that
stronger
sticker.
later.
Also, I think we were just at the cusp to get the next one, which means that we drop back down. Oh, no, we weren't. We were at 15.
We were like in the middle.
So we have 14 now.
Yeah. So, as much as I kind of want to say, let's.
Don't put it over it. I'll put it next to it.
It's circle shaped.
Yeah, I guess. But you like block the port symbol.
Yeah. So
Iron Jesus, why hast thou forsaken us?
I kind of think that as much as I want to bring Lima back right away, what's the chances of us? Because we can always do it later at a different time.
We
We
have.
have to explore Lima. That's how we get our haven.
Yeah, that's how we get the Haven. We have to do the search action in Lima, and we can't do search actions in the city if it's Forsaken.
Yeah.
You can only drive or ferry.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to spend it either, but we have to.
Can we
Kinda.
not? Can we not do it in Los Angeles?
It says we have to. It
It
says
said
send
in
it to
Lima.
Lima.
Oh.
Send recon teams to Lima. So I think we gotta spend 2 upgrade points there, and then
After that, we only have 2 left.
I mean the
Can we make a research center permanent? Do we have that ability yet?
That's +3.
cost 3.
It does. Okay.
I see the upgrades.
Big money.
Like
What was the one where we could like yeet it onto? No, that's a 3.
Yeah, we only got 2.
I think we just do the other infection card upgrade, and then one of the foundations.
Yeah, because now think about it, the foundations really help this game.
Yeah.
We're out of foundations.
Infrastructure.
We
is
used
the
all
only
of
one
them.
that costs 2.
Infrastructure's the one.
Yeah,
that
we
makes
spent all of them
cost
last turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, infrastructure costs 2, so we could do lockdown.
If we
Yeah,
have, if
we
we
get
have,
the we make the infection deck better.
Ooh boy. Been playing Fortnite
Fortnite.
because it has Deadpool as a skin. Nice. So you're gonna get it. Hell yeah. And a bunch of games. MK11, Call of Cthulhu. Nice. The Division 2 laptop. Like we're Half-Life 2. Hell yeah. How exciting.
Infrastructure might not be bad. It's 2 victory points. It's the last city card improvement.
Yeah.
and it makes it count as 3, which means you'd only need 1,
I would only need that one.
the
card.
1 card.
Yeah.
But then we'd have to get lucky enough to get it.
We got lucky with the
The
4.
sooner we get them into the deck, the sooner they're in the mix.
Do we want to wait until we start getting red cities so we have upgrades to the red cards?
It's not bad.
You're right.
Yeah, some of it.
I mean,
That's a good
yeah.
point.
So do you want to do lockdown then? Because lockdown is if this card is in. Yeah. Okay. So we want to do lockdown.
So
Don't pull it off until we know where we're going to
Okay.
go.
one lockdown, one well supplied.
Well
Wasn't
stocked.
well,
stocked.
wasn't well stocked actively bad?
No. If there's 2 or more supply cubes in the city when this card is drawn, do not remove any supply cubes. So basically, it just makes that 1 card useless so long as there's 2 cubes on.
It's
Supply
better
cubes.
earlier in the
Yeah.
legacy. So
Nice.
I mean,
Because it's going to be incredibly unlikely we're going to have 2 supply cubes on cities.
so if we're gonna use them, let's use it now.
Yeah. And in that case, you should put it onto infection cards that we want to make sure that we have critical locations on, right? Like New York or Washington, you know?
Just put it on the Lima one.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. But But
Because
I
I mean,
feel
like, it feels like there's nothing else we can really do with one victory point. We could increase the population of the city.
I mean,
I think population.
did we upgrade one of the London infection cards? Because London is it's like one plague cube away from going down to 1 population, and we do.
No, we only upgraded one of them.
Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
no, London didn't get any upgrades.
Wait,
Okay.
did we upgrade?
I think we did New York. Or maybe it was Washington because it was in an awkward place.
And now that I think about it, though,
Well,
yeah,
it's
actually,
Los
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
putting the well supplied on the 1 card ones does kind of just eliminate it.
Yeah,
So
as long as it's supplied.
yeah.
I think that's
That was
a
our
really
logic
good idea.
behind putting the destroyed one on Los Angeles, so we never had to worry about LA anymore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, we can put the lockdown on Lima and effectively
Same
do the same
thing.
thing with Los
Yeah.
Angeles.
And then we
And
how's
have
it
put well stocked on something else, but I think there's a similar logic of maybe we save them for when we get red cities.
in that case we could spend one
At
to.
that point, they're basically useless.
Well, there was one more thing that was worth 1 in here. Record keeper increase handling by 1. That's not the worst, but it could be better. And I believe there was another upgrade card. Anything with 1 on there?
Nope. Basically, we put lockdown on Lima and then either buy one of the well stocked, which I think are bad upgrades, honestly.
I'm gonna throw out there, I think putting lockdown on Lima is a bad idea. Because it already has the effect of having a plague cube on it. If we destroy that, then it doesn't change anything.
It just stops from being reduced, having the population reduced again. Because it's still affected by the cubes normally.
Yeah, this is fair.
Yeah. There's also the character ability Foreman. It's the one that someone mentioned earlier about it only takes 1 supply cube in order to make a route.
Oh,
that
is that
causes
only one?
it causes 2.
Oh. Well, we
Oh wait, no, this one's really no. We should put this one on Dawn. Once on your turn as an action, you may take 1 player card from a character in your location, and it doesn't have to match the city.
yes.
If we put that on you, it can
Yeah.
make it so much easier.
You get access to my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I effectively get access to your hand.
Okay.
Wow, we're just repeating last game.
yeah.
I mean,
I
it's
think
strong.
It worked for us last time.
Yeah,
so-
repeating
let's
last
go for
I
game.
think that's the best thing we can do.
Do we
Do you want to start doing the population changes?
do we actually have to decide turn order randomly?
Yep. That's
Oof.
what it says.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, I wish that.
Sucks.
Yeah, I really wish. Are we positive?
Yeah, it said randomly.
I just wish that we could like agree on who to go first.
That would make things easy, Dawn.
Where
And
does it
this,
say that?
and this
Yeah.
game rails us.
Take all pawns and randomly select one. I hate that. That is the reason. Like, it sounds
Mhm.
silly, but that's the reason that we're losing so bad.
Yeah,
That one change makes the game poorly balanced.
because we
we can't plan
synergize.
anymore.
Yeah, we synergize the characters to work together. And the fact that it's random really.
Hello, Scatterbrains.
This is the cup that I'm sticking all of the old stickers on next to Goofy Dog.
Hi, Scatterbrains. Yeah, it's going actively badly. You'll notice we are barely an hour in, and we've already lost our first game. We finished 1 round. We each got to play once, and then on my second time playing, we lost.
Yeah.
It was awful.
There was nothing we could have done because there's no way we could have had the actions
so
to
we are
maintain.
agreeing to keep that.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is resolved.
So, okay, I got the upgrade already. I appreciate the hint, but we've already kind of been going for that. Unfortunately, with the hand that we got dealt, we literally couldn't do anything.
Yeah, we each got a turn and then the
And then-
game ended.
Yeah, exactly. But
Like, we know what we have to do, but we
could not do it.
we just didn't get time to do it.
Yeah.
It was just one of those draws where the game just decides you're done.
And that's happened twice.
Can we?
3 times, I feel like, in a row.
This is yes. 3 times in a row. This has happened. You are correct.
Yeah. I'd say this is fine.
Yes. It's way harder than the original.
Oh, right.
I have a
there's-
request.
There's
Uh-huh.
legacy deck stuff.
I have a request. I have a request
Okay.
that requires us to pause because my request is, can we take a moment and like pause Because if we just keep steamrolling into it, I'm going to keep the same energy of we've just been railed, we've just been railed, we've just been railed, and I'm going to be super negative. And I want a chance to like reset and like schluff that off.
Sure.
Schluff it off.
Yes.
That's a very tasty word. Can I have the 2 Tripoli cards you drew at the end of the game?
There you go.
Can I see the portfolios now?
And I would like the pen, please.
Abba.
How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, hey guys, tell us a joke, make us laugh, because right now we need it. We're crying in April.
Make us laugh, boy.
We named the stream We Cry in April because as
That's
a
exactly
joke,
what's happening. This is unfortunate.
as
Can I have
a
the pen,
joke,
please?
but now oh, there it is. As a joke, but I didn't realize how true it would feel.
Yeah, it's the 23rd. Oh, 2, 23, 20. What Emilio?
We get on the plus side, we get 2 more ration events.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have 14 cities on the grid, technically.
let me spend 2. Oh. I feel dumb.
What? Did we have to do that first?
Yeah, because there was legacy deck stuff and we got some new upgrades.
Then we wouldn't have done what we had done because we were asking for new upgrades.
Yeah.
What are the upgrades?
Infection card improvements. Broken Link. After discarding this card, any player may discard a player card that stops drawing infection cards the rest of this turn. We think
not as
getting
useful.
2 of these is better than...
No, getting that new thing's better.
Because, yeah, you still get the card that you drew, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you do this to me?
And then, so there's lore stuff because we're having a hard time doing the fucking Lima thing.
If we fail one more time, we get the lore stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 4 times in a row.
Yeah. Right
No,
now,
because it was like research Lima.
yeah.
Well, the month's not over.
Yeah, true.
Second part of April.
Okay, now we need to stop. Take this.
Yeah.
I also want there to not be 8 million pieces of trash in front of me, please.
I'll take this trash.
Yeah, that's kind of what this game does to you, though.
You're the red.
Quickly, Brandon, burrow into it.
It's
Fucking weird.
This game generates a lot of trash.
Oh, you took care of the sticker set, Brandon?
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
the pop.
All right.
You even got an increase on. That's pretty nice. Wait, no, we got an increase here too.
Oh shit,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right.
Nice to know that at least Sao Paulo is thriving.
Sao Paulo's so big.
Yeah, it's called recovering now. Yay! Great.
Sao Paulo's so big and beefy. So recently, me saying big and beefy sparked my own memory. You guys ever see Madagascar? I think it's like 2. It's the one where they have Momo, the big hippo dude.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That guy, like, there's a lot of like insane things on the internet, and I found a picture of Momo by someone like Photoshop, like you know those like really thirsty e-boys that like take pictures of themselves, but it was Momo, and it made me laugh so hard at work. It was stupid. The biggest thing is just sort of like, you know, like Momo does have that dad bod that he rocks, you know. Albert, you know?
Callus bod.
Yeah.
The what bod?
Callus!
Oh, callus bod.
It's a Destiny thing.
Oh. Albert, you know about this callus?
It's
No.
a Destiny 2. Achievement hunter.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, okay, I remember now. Yeah, sure.
You got that
Can I see
bod.
that player deck?
Yeah.
Just curious.
Stop it, we're taking a break from the game.
Yeah, Albert. Oh, I should probably go pour myself a drink to forget my bad times.
Drink to forget.
To forget all
No!
my bad
That's
times.
alcoholism.
Legend says my life consists of dank memes and video games. Yeah, but you probably know about Momo.
His recent surge back into
I
pop
don't
culture.
even think it was recent. I think it was a while ago. I
Was
just
it a while
just
ago?
saw it, yeah.
Oh, okay. You're feeling the aftershock?
I it was like a Thanks I Hate It, I think, was on Reddit and brought it back.
Okay.
And Thanks I Hate It, it's always, the subreddit Thanks I Hate It is always, it's filled with like older people, I think, that see memes secondhand, you know what I mean?
Oh.
And then they say they hate it, but I'm like, oh, you don't get it, you don't get the meme.
Hmm.
But sometimes it's actively terrifying.
I mean, King of Seduction, Moto.
Moto, that's what I'm thinking of, Moto, yeah. The King of Seduction.
How many Madagascar movies did they
I
make?
think there's 3 and
Is
a
there
TV show.
3?
Yeah, there's 2 TV shows. there's I think this might be the same TV show, but it's like two different arcs. It's the lemurs. They have their own like spin-off TV show, and then the penguins, they have their own spin-off TV show.
But the lemurs are active characters in the penguin one.
Yeah, that's why I'm unsure if it's two different seasons or if it's two TV shows.
I'm inclined to say that it's season.
I think it's just the penguins of Madagascar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Therefore, it would be two different.
Yeah.
seasons. Okay.
No, because because like the biggest thing is
No,
that
no. I think there's just the one series,
Okay.
yeah.
and I think that the lemurs are an active character in it.
Yeah, and like, because I remember there's a lot of like background for the lemurs. Like, it's insanely complicated, and like at some point it's revealed that the tiny one, Morty.
Yeah.
He's like a demon at some point. Like he's
What?
actively possessed, and I'm like, what? What's happening?
Yeah, he's actually like a demonic demigod or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it reveals this, and I'm just like, what is going on? Because like at one point he becomes king, and like they have to like go on this whole arc to convince him to be their friends again because they were bullying him or something. And yeah, all those
Mort.
penguins.
That's his
Mort,
name, not Morty.
yeah,
At
Mort.
this point, is it still Pixar that was working on this?
That was
I think
DreamWorks.
Oh, DreamWorks.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I think it was DreamWorks.
Yeah.
It's like I know Disney's really good about, or really is like, will make like these small random animals just like, oh, by the way, they're demigods. Because in Moana, the fucking chicken is meant to be like a god of destruction or some kind of nature god, but they never had time to like flesh out that like story in the movie, so they kind of cut it.
But they still kept the chicken.
But they still kept the chicken, so therefore it's still like a god. It's just kind of like
Yeah, just never.
yeah, it's just kind of like a god of luck. And because it was on her boat, she was able to like get a lot of like serendipitous like events, I guess.
Mhm.
But
No.
it's a lot of Madagascar stuff.
It's how many movies
These are
there?
all 7?
Holy shit! Really?
7 Madagascar movies?
What?
Is this real?
Feels
Is
like too much.
Does Madagascar 4 exist? Oh no, it was cancelled?
What?
What? Maybe, hold on, I don't know if that one's actually real or if it's like a... No, it's a shitty animation. It's... Holy shit, they tricked Google. Somebody made a shitty Photoshop of Madagascar 4 and Google thinks it's a real movie.
Oh, that's really funny.
That's hilarious.
The meme community probably hopped on it and searched it enough that it.
And they were like, yeah, this is a
It's
thing.
fucking hilarious.
Google's algorithms
There's
like.
6 Madagascar movies.
Okay.
Alright,
Google Chrome.
so there's Madagascar, there's
Yeah.
Madagascar 2,
I remember
Madagascar 3.
I-
Then we have
I
Merry
know.
Madagascar
I remember this one.
and Madly Madagascar.
What?
And then Penguins of Madagascar, the TV show, the movie.
I remember that one.
Uh,
That one's when they
yeah,
go save the
Hulu.
private.
So there are 6 Madagascar movies, despite there only being 3 Madagascar movies.
Yep.
It's just a lot of sequels of spin-offs.
Yeah.
You know, for a series that doesn't have any cows, they're milking it hard.
Yeah. They have cows.
Which one?
There's one.
We got mammals.
Yeah, they all got little teats.
But I said cows.
You can still milk a lion. You can still
No, you
you
can't.
can milk a hippo. Should you though? No.
Mammals have milk.
Fuck you guys.
She's gotta get a drink.
Yes.
Yep. I think the only ones that aren't mammals in that are the penguins. Everything else is just
Yeah.
mammal. Albeit, not all of the. Oh, I guess whatever. That
They have the like weird lizard people dude thing.
the what?
They have like one lizard, I think.
One lizard.
The one lizard.
It's Meet the Fuckers all over again.
Yeah, I feel like I would laugh hard at the penis music, but I don't know. I don't know the meme yet. Do you know the penis music meme?
I don't, but I'm considering getting a drink because of just because of.
You have work tomorrow, I don't.
I know. I have parent-teacher conferences, I think, next week. Which
All
is,
the more reason to drink.
yeah. Honestly, that's not really much of a problem for me because it's just like, why is my kid failing? I'm gonna be like, here are 3 reasons why your kid is failing. None of which are my fault.
It ain't me.
It ain't me.
I'm sorry, I'm hungry.
No. A swig of gamer milk and he'll be right back at it. Gamer milk, huh? Ooh.
I want gamer milk. What's in gamer milk?
I want to say it's just watered down yogurt, but instead of water, it's like Mountain Dew.
Ugh.
And the yogurt is so that they don't need to like stop to eat; they can just drink their protein and sustenance.
No, they just put protein powder in Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, you're exactly right. It is protein powder and Mountain Dew.
It's the pre-workout version of protein too.
Yeah, because you can't, as a gamer, you can't be bothered to worry about whether or not that yogurt in your fridge is 2 years old.
Oh
Protein
god,
powder.
I'm just imagining how insane it would be if you put pre-workout mixed with the protein mix mixed with Mountain Dew and like some smelling salts.
Exactly, gamer milk.
Just go, whoa!
Skip the middleman. Put it all into your system.
That's insane. Alright, yeah, I will look it up. There's a 1 hour version. It's not lewd or anything, but it's funny for no reason. I imagine I'll appreciate it. I don't know if I want to look it up just right this second because I don't have my phone on me because it's charging. Heavy cream, cheap whiskey, and flat mouth. Sounds bad.
Chase with hot sauce.
Albert, how do you think you can make that better? Actually make it taste good. Heavy cream, cheap whiskey, and flat Mountain Dew.
You don't. No.
It's too many things.
I think you have to put something toasty in it to make it feel festive, right?
What?
Yeah, you have to put like I think if you like get some
But
toasted
no.
marshmallow.
No, that would actively make it bad. Because the thing is the combination of flavors that we got here is Mountain Dew is like citrusy, and then the cream makes it like a cream citrus soda, like an orange cream soda. So if you add like marshmallows, that's gonna be really awkward. So you have to like. Whoops. We have the 2 flavors. You can't add like a third wildly different flavor, otherwise it starts getting like weird.
Let's just put French fries in it. The saltiness.
That might not be bad.
No, that's actively a bad idea.
What can we add? We can't put sugary. We can't put salty.
Let's throw some umami on there. What? Fuck it, right?
Oh, dude, some fucking like
Some
eel sauce.
Yeah, because we also have some mushrooms.
Mm.
Some pureed mushroom paste.
Just butter.
Alright, let's get back to the game.
Hooray!
The game is less torture than the conversation we're having right now.
Land party tradition.
Alright, first things first, we have to set up the board. Done. Second thing to do is allocate resources. So, let's think about which cities we want to protect. I think the 2 on everything kind of worked, just kind of the fact that we drew
We can't do 2 on everything. We can do
We
1
don't
on
have the resources to do 2 on everything. Well, I may have to just it off. Just do it.
Let's,
We don't have enough to
let's
do
see how
one everything.
far we can stretch it. I mean, 2 on the ones that started with 3. I think that's what we did last time.
Because we know that there are actively just more.
Now you got
cubes.
3
Can we put an extra
extra.
one in Los Angeles? That way,
Yep.
if we draw it, it still doesn't do anything.
And then put 1 Lima as well, right?
Oh, does
That-
Lima also have that same upgrade?
No, it
Okay. I mean, it's still good because Lima's kind of like
Yeah.
hard to get
Well,
to, and we don't want another
The
situation.
one in Los Angeles has the one where you discard a card
Yeah.
and then you throw it in the trash.
I mean, it's still yeah. And
Yeah.
Only,
Then there's no reason to have an extra one on Los Angeles.
Yeah, you're right.
Because if we draw it, we're immediately destroying that card.
In that
Put
case,
it on Denver.
wait, I thought we needed. Wait, which one? Oh, so Los Angeles doesn't have the well stocked. It has something else.
It's lockdown.
it has
Lockdown.
lockdown. That's the one where
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
You just got to play a card.
Nice! Congratulations on Healthy Kale.
Hey.
That's good progress.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
I'm sorry we weren't able to hang out on Discord. We forgot that we record the podcast directly before the stream.
Yeah. Yeah. Get on it. Istanbul, Buenos Aires, Atlanta, that sucks. London,
Lagos.
Lagos, Sao Paulo, Cairo.
Lima.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so nothing. Oh, Atlanta is exposed. But,
Yeah.
There's only one of Atlanta.
yeah.
All right. No, there's no double ups this time. Surprisingly.
I don't know if it's a good thing or bad.
That's a. It's good and bad because it means that we're stretched further, but statistically we're less likely to get railed this time.
Yeah.
Delta 3.
It's better than the
2.
Blitz. What?
13.
Then-
Well, it's a 1 and a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
4.
Jesus.
Alright,
This
Brandon.
is exactly what happened last
Brandon,
time.
well, you rolled higher than a 10 at least.
I know.
Yeah.
But Brandon
Okay.
will be going first.
Okay,
Easier
but
starting hands,
let's-
Oh yeah, you're right. I totally didn't even do that
Let's
because.
get our starting hands.
And we haven't even done our upgrades.
Oh yeah, that's why I
we
didn't
need to
do
do
it.
our upgrades.
So these are the 4 we had last time. We had extended forecast of the population, drastic measures, and
I
it
stand
worked
behind
first
all
time.
4 of those still.
I think it's fine. We didn't even draw any of them
No,
because
we
we
didn't.
ended so quickly. So now we need to choose 2 more.
One Quiet Night Airlift or One Quiet Night Extended Time?
I like One Quiet
I
Night.
think these are 3 good ones.
I like not taking airlift because One Quiet Night is just kind of good. That'll buy us more time that we desperately need, and then borrowed time is very universal or very flexible.
Yeah, data transfer can also be somewhat useful because of the fact that we have the foundations cards and Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Like that could be useful. That could
Yeah,
add
but
up
Dom
to-
already has a way to get those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with Extended
All
Time.
right. It'd be more versatile.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Wash your fucking hands.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put the tape along this since we already have 3 of the 4 out,
Yeah.
and I'm sick of them rolling up.
Yeah.
Where's the scissors?
I was using them over on the counter somewhere.
There's a scissors on Albert's desk. You can't find one. It's to the middle, in between the 2 monitors.
Oh, yes, there is.
Oh, yes. That means we have 4 pairs of scissors that we regularly use. Because we have 2 of the kitchen ones, one of the normal black ones, and then these ones.
Do you have wall hangers?
And like, I kind of feel like at any
The
given
kitchen
time,
ones have a location for them. They belong in the block.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep getting lost.
they belong in the block.
This is gonna be some good ASMR shit if I'm
Wait.
not careful.
Why is there more back there?
Because we just removed them from the
Oh.
board.
For some reason, I thought Albert put his over there, and I'm like, wait, hold
Nope.
on.
Oh, but it has. Hold
Just
on.
like-
I'm a perfectionist.
Oh, hey, I got Extended Forecast.
Oh, amazing.
Oh shit! I accidentally flipped one over on Don too.
You also got a Russian event, Don.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, good.
It's the copy.
Oh, rad. That works.
I got 2 yellows.
I don't want my fingerprints. Oh, stop it! Oh, there's tape everywhere.
Like that you were anticipating that.
Yeah.
No, I just knew. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. Oh, it just stuck immediately without me. Okay. Sure, fine. This is how this is going, I guess.
It adds
There we
to
go.
the ragtag feel of this game.
Albert, can you shuffle this one?
Nothing
and
on our havens is
this one?
pristine.
Despite Dawn's best efforts.
Brandon, can you shuffle that one and this one?
Sorry.
Wait, I fucked up.
What'd you do?
There's a, and then one of these decks, there's a double epidemic.
Oh, God damn it.
I think it might be
I
one.
got
of them.
it.
Yeah.
Oh no, no, it's gonna peel off the fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, ragtag looks coming along well, guys.
We're professionals.
Aesthetic.
It's to add to the appeal. It's to add to the appeal. It's an effect. It's intentional.
This wouldn't be. This
Check
wouldn't
our
be a
Etsy
problem.
and send us your things that you want us to make look ragtag,
There-
and we'll stick tape to it somewhere.
This wouldn't be a problem if they just made better stickers.
Yes.
More adhesive.
The stickers from the last game were perfect.
Yeah, they were fine.
We never had any issues with those. Well,
Here, your cards.
Alright.
well, these are my cards.
I didn't touch them.
We got Sao Paulo.
Oh fuck! got the foundation
Things are finally going our way.
for now.
Well, this is the first game that we haven't been actively railed in the very
Brandon
beginning.
goes first. So
I'm going right to fucking Atlanta.
yeah, that's a good way to do it.
All right.
Produce and
Yeah.
then go.
1, 2, 3.
4.
All right.
All right.
As long as we don't draw the epidemic on the first turn again.
Please. Oh.
Hey.
Oh, an unrationed event.
Move up to 8 supply cubes from the reserve to the stockpile for use in this game.
That's the unrationed. That's the one that we destroy.
Oh,
every
oh.
No, if you do it now,
Yeah, but it destroys it after the.
It,
Save it for later.
Yeah.
destroys the card after
Yeah.
use. It's a single use
Hey,
card.
and the symbol foundation.
Hey.
Nice. That's
that's
good.
really good.
All right.
That one's first and second.
Jacksonville.
Yikes.
That's okay.
London.
Yikes.
That's okay.
Okay.
No play cubes yet.
I know that you guys are gonna get mad at me for doing this, but I have 2 of them, and this one is a 3, so I'm gonna use this.
What?
This is our
There's-
4th game. If we lose
We've
this,
been railed, and if we're not gonna use this, then we're gonna end up with the potion mentality.
No.
I'm okay with this because if we lose this, we get the pity box.
Yeah.
But
So,
yeah.
2.
That's why I'm upset about it.
Oh, because
Does it put it on our permanent supply centers too?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm more okay with it.
Uh,
But that.
I can-
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's
like,
why I was gonna say
Well,
no because
the
we
thing-
didn't have enough cubes.
Look, if we get railed and it doesn't even come back to my turn again, then I'm gonna regret not doing it.
It's not gonna happen though. It's not. We're already in a way better position. There's literally no way the game can end before your turn.
But I'm not gonna take that chance. So that was 1,
Yep.
1. Or I'm gonna move some of these over here actually, so I can move 3. So that'll be 3 spawn on me. So that was 1.
Move one more to the middle one, Joelport.
Here.
No,
Oh,
Joelport.
okay.
There does not need to be that many.
Yeah. Should I go to Jacksonville or London?
London is pretty important.
Okay. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, how many? I was gonna say how many cards are in this card for Jacksonville, but I think it's just 1.
Yeah.
I think it's just
Yeah.
one.
Just the 1.
London, I think we've drawn twice
Yeah.
Have we?
because we put 2 on
Yeah,
there.
okay. So I can go there, and I technically have 1 more action left, and I don't. Well, I guess no, there's no more cubes.
No more cubes. Yeah.
I could have spent this and just left it on there.
I mean,
That's
you
fine.
can do that still.
No, there's no more cubes in the.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no. If you did this, then I could do this, but
No.
that's not worth it. Yeah, so I'll just end up with that 1 extra action.
Do we?
Move back to
Yeah.
the port
Probably.
just so you
Oh.
close the
Hi,
other
Frank,
thing.
how you
You're-
doing
you're
today?
right.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Callum. How you guys doing
Hey,
today?
I
hope
got the
y'all doing
Lima
well.
card.
Okay, sweet.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Picking up.
Oh, thank God! That's the one card that we need.
Yeah.
This is literally the only card that matters.
Let's
Yeah.
get this
We need
out of
to-
the fucking way.
Istanbul and
Love
Los
you guys.
Angeles.
All right.
At any time. Anyone have a card they can discard?
Yeah.
You can get rid of the Los Angeles one.
I mean, I can get one.
Oh wait, can you? Does it have to be a city card or any card?
Any card.
If we don't plan on using
Yeah,
it,
we're not going to use it this card.
We're not gonna use that this game.
A player card, yeah, it works.
Yeah,
get
that
some
works.
use out of it.
Yes, Los Angeles is now destroyed.
So remove the. It's still remove the 1 supply cube, but we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only
Los
Los
Angeles
Angeles
can
card.
never be drawn ever again.
Destroy this card.
Destroy this card.
I kind of feel it's worth it. Here you go. Here you go, Brandon.
Oh, I'm not gonna rip it or anything.
Why not?
It's for our records.
Then where's the Sharpie? We can just draw an X
That's why
on
we
it.
have this one.
Yeah, I just drew an X on it, just so we can like see what we've done and what we haven't
I
done.
did the Sharpie guy. I don't
You're
think
welcome,
I've grabbed
LA.
the
There's
Sharpie.
this thing though.
Well,
Gaunties, you're the best. I love you.
also yes.
Moderator of the
Fucking
century.
Yeah, century.
Where's
We can say
Sharpie?
that. I imagine that Gontius has been around since 2000.
Where is this? Like, I even moved the Sharpie. It's not me this time.
I didn't touch it.
It should have just been on the table. I mean, the scissors are also gone, so somebody moved it. They were not prepared. No, they weren't.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
Gaunties, you're the best. You're really great. We love you. I'm glad that you take zero shit from anyone and that you're like willing to just go. Fine. Just give me the pen. We'll work with that for now. Right here.
All right, Albert's your turn. It's Albert's turn. I just finished mine.
Huh.
That's pretty much how it goes, Minion, honestly.
We have a doorway. People walk in, and Gonti's is posted somewhere very high with a sniper rifle pointed right at the door.
I mean, like, honestly, what should I do?
You're the one.
Like,
that
am I
can-
just
Yeah, you're the only
am
one
I
who can
just
get those on the
producing
board.
all of these? Well, I kind of want to get Jacksonville sorted out.
One,
One,
two,
two,
three,
three.
and then even the producer's not worthless.
Well, I'd have to grab a supply.
It's
from-
it's a free action to pick it up, though.
Yeah, I can grab some supply from either Joelport or
Sao Paulo.
honestly
Yeah.
Sao Paulo.
No, getting it from Drillport's not the worst. You just pick them all up and move. I'd rather leave the ones in Sao Paulo because
Yeah.
it's helpful there.
Yeah.
If you go, I'll get all the ones in Joelport. That's fine. So that's 2, 3, place.
Yeah,
4.
like because the network supply, it like means I don't necessarily have to do this immediately.
Yeah.
It's a good sweep.
So yeah, I'll do that.
Sweet.
Cool.
Alright.
Solid. Take your cards.
We could do extended forecast
I'm
because
kind of
you already
inclined
got
to
that.
wait until we get the epidemic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm inclined to wait as well until it's...
Yeah, you're right.
If we... I understand the potion mentality, but this isn't the potion mentality.
It's the best time to use it. Yeah, because we
Yeah.
want to make sure that we have the ones that have the potential to be dangerous.
There's no point in using a max potion when you're at 75%
Yeah.
health.
Unless
We got C4 on like a bridge, and it's like, well, we could use it now to just destroy the bridge, or we could use it while the enemy's on
Yeah.
the bridge.
Exactly. Precisely.
Ugh.
Yeah, Gonti's is kind of
Gonti's-
our only mod.
Yeah, Gantes is the best mod.
I drew Lagos and Tripoli.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, draw the infection cards then.
London and Lagos.
Lagos is in trouble.
Not in trouble.
I mean,
it's just...
it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Dengaros.
I mean,
It is at a point where it needs more supplies.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And we're also, I feel like we're close to another epidemic, and there are 2 Lagos.
Would you have wanted me to leave a supply keep for you, Don? Are you okay with me taking all 3?
No, I would. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay with producing. Because I can't do anything else yet.
You could produce.
Well, I was gonna produce, and then go to Lagos and draw them.
And then I use my turn to move myself to you and give you all 3 of these cards.
Because you have that new ability.
Don can only take 1.
I can
It's not once per turn. It's just
once
as an
on
action.
your turn as an action.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
only
once per
once.
turn.
Oh, is it once? I can give her either of these, depending on what she
I mean,
draws.
Yeah.
If she produces once, drops in Lagos, ends in Sao Paulo, you can give her Sao Paulo, and then she can take Jacksonville.
This is true.
true too.
Yeah. So
then you could. I would rather take Istanbul
yeah.
Mhm.
because if I get Sao Paulo and other Sao Paulo, then I can go ahead and just
Make
do the
another-
thing. Yeah.
you know, if you put another research center in
Should I put it in
in
Lima?
in Lima, then we don't really have to worry about it.
Or in Lagos?
Yeah.
Oh, Lagos also
Lagos
nice.
is pretty good.
Yeah.
Alan, are you planning on using going to Lima?
Yes, I plan
I
on
think
going
you
there.
should plan to go
Oh,
your
uh-huh.
turn. You can do one of them. If Brandon
I-
moves you on his turn, you can do both.
I would
Well,
like
then
to.
I can't get. Well, I
Then
guess
he can't get to me.
Yeah.
I would like.
well, we'll have her draw and see, because she could end up drawing like 2 blues, and then it's like, well,
Yeah, we'll see what I draw.
Yeah, you could
And
draw
then we'll
yellow.
figure it out.
If
Yeah,
you,
My turn's not going to change.
yeah.
if you end in Sao Paulo, I think that's ideal because
Mhm.
then you have 2 actions, move me, and you get 1 to trade. That's enough.
Mhm.
And Dawn can do her thing to re-secure Lagos and get to Sao Paulo.
Oh, okay, but the problem is, I either move me to her or you to her.
You can do both.
No.
No,
No,
you,
you can't.
no,
You can
you,
only
can
do it
use
once per
your-
turn.
you can use your regular movement. 1, 2, and then 3, and then
No,
still
he's
have enough
black,
to trade.
not white.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
1,
much
2,
farther.
3.
Yeah.
Then he could, but then he can't trade to me, and I have to
Yeah.
take it. Well, then I guess I could take it on my turn.
yeah,
I take that, take one other card, go to Lagos and build, or go to Lima and build.
yeah,
Remember though, if we end our turn in Lima, it's bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Makes
why I want to be closer,
Mhm.
as close as I can.
Yeah. Anyways, it's my turn though, and I mean, you know what I'm gonna do. So am I producing twice? No,
I
I'm
think-
only producing once.
Yeah.
Once, move, drop.
So
and then
1,
Sao Paulo.
2, 3, 4. That's my turn. I need the cards. You have longer arms than me.
Here are the cards.
So I got Tripoli, and the epidemic card.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
We're prepared for this.
Yeah.
We are as prepared as we can be for this.
So do that.
Chicago. Hey, that's not as bad because
Could be
Chicago's
worse.
not like super
and then
critical.
I'm gonna shuffle this and then immediately use extended forecast.
Yeah.
Before we
Can
draw.
you
Yeah.
interrupt it?
Yeah, because the epidemic
Okay.
ends with the last wording, which is the intensify, which is the bottom thing.
Do we want to? No.
I think
Don't
it's
use
sure.
it. Yes, I promise you. Don't use it now. Use it after
Oh,
we draw.
because we,
We
can't
can't
do
change this.
we can't do anything to for the first
Oh,
couple
wait, can
cards.
We can change the order.
Oh, you
We can
Right,
order
right,
it
we can,
however
you're
we
right.
want.
Do we want to use it now, or do we want to use it
We
later?
might draw Chicago.
Yeah, we might draw
Come on,
Chicago.
We could draw Chicago.
I think it's worth it.
We have another use of it if we need it.
I think it's a good idea just to prevent the Chicago thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of want to see if we can leave it down there, so at the very least, or concentrate it to a place that we can get to.
Well, the locations aren't going to change.
easy. Oh yeah.
It's just the order they happen.
Wait, why are you shuffling if you're just gonna organize it?
Because it's the top 8. And this is more than 8.
Yeah.
Only on one minute.
Oh boy.
This is okay. This is fine.
This is Dawn's turn.
I finally feel hopeful.
And then I'm looking at the top 8.
I feel hopeful now. It's
London's in here twice. That's good, actually. Oh, London's in here 3 times.
oh, that's bad.
Well, I mean, we know what's happening.
Yeah.
Is that 8? All right. What do we got?
So Atlanta. I'm just gonna sort them by color.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Atlanta, Lagos. We have 3 London. We have Lagos twice. Istanbul and Jacksonville.
Alright. Luckily, it feels like none of these are super critical.
So Lagos, we already have 2 supply cubes on. Atlanta, we have 2 supply cubes
Jacksonville,
on.
we have 3.
Jacksonville, 3. So this turn we can do Jacksonville and Atlanta, and basically have this first turn where we can't do anything, just not do anything.
Yeah. My vote is Jacksonville, Atlanta, Istanbul, Lagos, London.
Yeah, I think dealing with
Just
London.
straight up ascending order.
Yeah, dealing with London later seems like the best
So
bet.
Istanbul, Lagos, London, and
Yeah.
then double London.
Double London at the end.
Oh yeah, sure. That
So
one's
then-
I kind of want to do Istanbul, London, because Istanbul has 1 card or 2.
One.
1.
Oh,
one
in the
cube.
deck? Oh, I don't know. It has 1 cube.
And 1 cube, yeah.
Ooh, Gonzis does not love dad jokes.
Yeah. So let's look
Yeah,
at
we
who's
can-
gonna draw these.
So
Dawn's
Dawn's
drawing.
drawing these. Brandon, where are you right
I'm
now?
here. I'm gonna go to Dawn and then deliver 2 cards, and then produce. I guess to get like cubes in my inventory. Then I'll draw, and then Alan will have access to the cubes in my inventory.
Yeah.
So he can go over and
So
Well,
Stop.
I want to prioritize Lima.
Yeah.
I need to do this, and if we risk doing that, then I'm kind of like,
Okay, so how many? Oh,
Okay.
can you move the infection rate up, please?
yeah.
Okay.
I kind of think
Yeah.
that Albert can deal with London because London's
Okay.
the only one that we need to be worried about, and it's at the end of Dawn's next turn.
London, and then at
So,
the
I
end of
mean,
this,
Brandon-
Istanbul's gonna be out as well.
So we can have. Can I get to London? Where am I?
Yeah, you can. So 1, 2, 3. So you have to have it in your turn, but Alan goes before you, so he
I
can make
could-
sure that you
yeah,
I
have.
can have
cubes.
some. Yeah.
So okay. So.
You could do one of the normal produce supplies action, Alan.
Yeah. Alan
Just play the
can.
card.
We can give Alan London, so London and London will be on my turn. Alan will have London and Lagos, which won't do anything.
Oh, so we're gonna do them first. But Brandon goes next. Brandon's
Yeah,
turn's next.
Yeah.
Right, but you're drawing Jacksonville and Atlanta on your turn.
Uh-huh.
Brandon will draw
Istanbul.
Lagos and Istanbul. Alan draws London and Lagos, and I'll draw London twice. So the only city we have to actually put cubes on to not infect for the next 4 turns
Mhm.
is London.
Yeah.
But after my turn, then it's up to chance again, and we'll
Alternatively, just.
Yeah, we could.
we could
double up.
pop the next
Well,
one.
no, we could just wait for the next epidemic. Actually.
Probably
Yeah.
take the
Yeah.
next episode.
I
And
like
the thing
that.
is, I can't like play this to hold it in my hand. I
Yeah.
play this and I do it immediately.
Did
Yeah.
we? Do we know if we have 2 copies of Lagos? How many copies of Lagos?
There was
did we
only
draw?
2. The only thing that was 3 was London.
Was London the only thing we drew?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything else had 2 or 1.
So I want to.
Lagos has
most-
3 total cards though. Yes.
Yeah, total. But we in the top before we shuffle.
So,
I don't know if there was another
Mine
Lagos in there.
goes first, then Alan's.
No, mine goes first.
No,
Well-
no, no. It's putting it back in reverse order.
Well, yeah, mine goes first. Because Brandon draws, Alan draws, you draw.
we
I
still,
draw.
we still haven't drawn for yours.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
this is your
You're
turn.
right. You're right.
So you're drawing these.
Okay.
Jacksonville and Atlanta.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the plan then?
You guys
I-
can do anything.
I go to Dawn. Alan, you're probably gonna make your way over here.
Yeah, I would like the extra movement so that way I can get the search done on my turn, but if you can't do
Old
it, then you
news.
need
We've
to.
heard that one before, Yulo. Come up with a better one.
Are you okay with waiting then, and we prioritize getting Alan to do the search?
Because if he moves me to Sao Paulo now, on my turn I can get both searches done and be back in Sao Paulo and avoid the scar.
And then I can still get you
One, and you can still do
No,
that.
no, I can't get you a card.
But you can-
you would have to take it on your turn.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing with the rest of your turns?
Moving.
To
To you to get-
Oh, then I can take it on my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying. Okay, I thought you were saying that I wouldn't be able to that you weren't coming to me and that I was gonna
Oh.
have to wait there for a full round.
No.
Like, no, I
No.
can't do that.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that
'cause
taking
you
it on
did,
my
you
turn.
did get a yellow.
Alternatively, you still could do both.
No, that's
but
what I have.
that requires you spending Jacksonville to do your special ability when you're in Jacksonville. Or no, you need to do it.
you
Yeah.
just Jacksonville though.
No. I remember his wording on it.
Well,
it
he
needs
can
to be
also
in
just
a.
charter out of Jacksonville.
Yeah, I
the
can just
Jacksonville
charter.
card when he's in Jacksonville.
Oh,
means
yeah.
that we can.
Yeah, that would do everything that we need.
Yeah.
At the cost of that card, but I think that should be fine because it doesn't lock up as many people.
Well, what would you do with the extra 2 turns?
What? Well, I get trade, so I'd move, or move, trade.
And then you can take Istanbul on your turn. So that way we get all the cards we need at the cost of Brandon
Yeah.
not having any cards.
Yeah, that's a good play.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that
Yeah,
one much better.
I think a card is a much more
There we
expendable
go.
resource than a turn. That's
Move.
Yeah.
an action. I mean,
Move. Why are these here?
why are those there?
No, that's a 10 out of 10. I like that one.
Yikes. And then I spent the Jackson. Hey, how's it going?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Brandon gets to draw his cards.
Okay.
You better not. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Hey,
Nice.
Bruce Supply. And a New York card.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the London. And then the Lagos.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. I'm just gonna-
So I no longer have cubes to give for Alan to take to give to Albert. That is the downside to this.
I can pick up 2. And trade as a free action.
Too. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are both free actions.
Yeah.
If you, oh, okay. Yeah.
Those are free actions. So my turn's gonna be move 1, search twice, and then move back.
Sounds fucking good.
Got a
Yeah.
nickel right here.
Because that completes one of our sub objectives.
Yeah. Objective
Complete 2 searches.
Yep, we're doing 2 right now.
Yep. Hopefully this will access the Lost Haven as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
It'll
If
probably
that's
give
the
us a
case, then we
sticker,
just need to
so
do
we'll probably
these.
need the folio.
Yeah, we'll see though. We'll
Yeah.
see what we're about to get.
Let's do them one at a time if we can.
Yeah, what's the first one?
Alright, so search by land. Companion, the herbalist. Play this card at any time to remove a play cube from your location.
Oh, that's really good.
Nice.
But it requires that we have Lima again.
Yeah, well, I think it's a.
I mean,
I think
you
it's
broke
a. I think it counts as an upgrade to this card.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
precisely, it is.
And then search the sea. You have learned the location of a lost haven. You have not accessed it yet. Open Folio 60. Add it to the board. If you have already opened Folio 60, then gain an action.
Oh, then
There's
we probably
other
could have
ways to
gotten it
do
from
it.
LA.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's it.
Oh, okay. I saw 2 numbers there.
Fucking good.
Yeah, it's the same number though.
All right, and then I'm assuming you use the rest of
Yeah.
your
Get
Oh.
that.
Wait,
Unless-
it says you have not accessed it, but it says when I put it on the board, it says name and access this haven.
Interesting.
Wait, can I see the card again? You have learned the location of a lost haven. And
Oh, I think it's referring to the haven.
sorry. It says
Yeah.
name and access this haven and open package 6 the first time you move here. I'm just.
Oh,
Oh.
wait, I can see what
I'm
moves
just
to go
dumb.
there. Hold on, put the sticker on. Is it
Yes.
connected?
Give me a second. I'm gonna put it down.
You want some tape? Just
I don't know if you'll be able to get there. Because this one's up here, yeah.
yeah, it connects to Lima.
Oh, yeah.
It's gotta fit perfectly. And if they made their stickers not fit, they made their stickers not fit perfectly. That's precisely what they did. I don't know why I thought that they would, do the thing that they promised and make, a good game that has parts that work properly, because that'd be ridiculous. That's really frustrating that there's actively a gap in order to make it line up with everything.
So I could go to the Haven. I could end my turn in the Haven, but there's no way. I'd have to spend actions in order to connect cities and stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't see why you can't go there.
Yeah.
If you just spend the action now to go, then we complete this objective.
Oh yeah, fucking do it.
Yeah, that's what I was
We
like.
complete 2 objectives.
And now we just need to get the things, and Don has that covered. And once we get 3, we're done.
And
I have 2 of them ready to go,
We-
pretty much right
And
now.
we have
get to
assemble.
name it, and we open a
Yeah,
pack.
that makes 2.
Okay. We
What do
get.
you want to name it?
Oh yeah, what are we naming it?
Oh, I feel like it has a name already, so I don't know if.
Well, it says name it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says name.
We can name it after Gaunties. Gaunt Town.
Gonties, what do you think we should name it? As mod of the century, being a fucking badass, what do you think we should name it?
Consberg.
Consberg.
Let him name it whatever
He
he
might
wants.
not name it after himself.
Oh, why don't we leave it blank
Yeah.
for now as
Yeah.
we figure it out?
Let me open the folio. What number is
Oh
it?
yeah, you're right.
Package
It's
6.
package 6.
Oh hell yeah! I get to open a package. It's the first time ever opening a
So we're
package.
naming this new haven we've discovered in the South Pacific,
It's
off the coast of Lima.
Yeah, it's off the coast of Lima. It's in South America.
More cubes!
Oh my god, you get more cubes?
Hell yeah! Hold on, I have a whole report to read. Hold on.
Just my immediate reaction is just to eat it. I'm excited.
Yay,
But we don't open it yet because we don't know where they
Yeah.
go. They might go into the stockpile. They might go into the reserve.
Recon report. Eerie. No, I should do it in Muffles' voice. This is Muffles. Okay, let's get a recon report from the New Haven. It's eerie, just like our homes. Same design, same layout. Is this our future? Empty skies rusting into the ocean. Or empty cities rusting into the ocean. Searching for a few days revealed some breakthroughs. The portable lab technology enabling supplies to be generated in the field, as well as some experimental medicine to inoculate populations. These cities will remain inoculated for months, buying us some time, before it slowly wears off. We also found a cache of supplies, which means more supplies each month for the rest of the year. Read both of these, read both sides of this card, and we're keeping a reserve. Other side. Right now, we named this haven. Next, we have to take the portable antiviral lab cards found in this package and add 1 to my hand. Add the other 2 to the player discard pile. Take the 15 supply cubes from this package and add them to the stockpile. Those actively go into the stockpile.
Do they stay in the stockpile forever?
I don't think
I'll
so.
find
But
out.
it's a part of the reserve, which means he can bring it out on his turn.
So we have more available period.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's so many.
Okay, we have portable antiviral. It's a cool ass looking card. Look at
Oh, these cards are neat.
Look at this. When doing the make supplies action, discard this card to put 3 more supply cubes on your character card.
Okay, cool.
So potentially we could get 5.
Wait, what? When doing the
Yes.
make supplies, discard. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, both of these go into the.
Didn't it say you get to choose?
What?
Didn't it say that you get to choose one of the 3 cards?
Yeah, you get one, and the 2 go
Oh,
into the discard.
they're all the same.
Yeah.
Oh, are they all?
I'm gonna double check that they're the same.
Yeah, they're all the
Oh,
same.
yeah, they're all the same.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all the same. So this gets put in
Cool.
my inventory now.
Gonti suggests naming it the High Tower.
I don't
Ooh.
mind that.
I like
Can,
it.
request, can I write the High Tower and then in small letters beneath it, hashtag
Oh,
420
you
blaze
took
it?
those.
Yeah, sorry.
I was like, wait, there was more.
Sure? Because they're
Oh,
getting
there's
high.
more stickers?
Yeah,
Yes.
Albert took it, and I got weird.
Oh,
Okay.
inoculated fucking
Yes.
city!
We got. This is the sticker. Hidden
Is it in
supply
the back?
cache. During setup, add the supply cubes indicated to the right of the stockpile chart in addition to those in the current month to the
Oh,
stockpile.
right there?
Yeah.
Wow.
We got plus 15.
Oh, thank God, so they
15
don't go
every
into the
month.
reserve.
Yeah, put this sticker onto the game board into area 10 as a reminder. Okay, cool. I'll let Don do that.
And then that goes in the rule book.
We got Inoculate. Take a player card or infection card that matches the current city out of the discard pile, put it into package 6. It takes it out of play. Cards and packages stay there from game to game. Do not take them out unless instructed to do so. You may look at these cards at any time, but that may not add the sticker to them. Supply limits. Package 6 may contain up to 30 player cards and 30 infection cards.
Confused. What's that?
We have to, in a city, if we have the card in our hand, we can discard it in order to move this card into the package 6, reducing the number and the intensity of the infection rate.
Well, why would
Take
we
a
also
play-
put player cards?
No, because the player card is what determines the infection rate thing, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
Take-
the epidemic.
Take a player card or an infection card that matches your current city out of its discard. Oh, out of the discard. So we have to
Wait, which discard?
this
Okay.
either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, either. Oh.
Take a player card or an infection card that matches your current city out of its discard pile. Put it in package 6. This takes it out of play. So we can remove city cards, which reduces the number of cards in the deck. Or we can remove infection cards, which removes the infection card.
How long does it stay there?
We don't know.
Until we're told to open package 6.
Oh.
It can only
They
hold
said a
30
few
cards.
months.
They said a few months. But I'm kind of inclined to say that we do at least one now in there, because we're going to get... No,
It's an action.
the Haven doesn't add any cards.
No, it doesn't.
So yeah, we just need to do a few here, and then we're set.
We
could-
could,
we
we could
intensity.
remove.
We can remove London.
Oh.
Yeah, London's the... Yeah.
London's a problem child.
But we have to
London's
play the card that matches the city that we're in order to do it.
No. You don't
have to be
have to
there.
play a card. You just have to be there, and the card has to be in the discard pile.
Oh. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
I mean, we could do that to Atlanta as well.
yeah, we could just remove Atlanta, too.
Yeah,
But that means-
honestly, my one worry is that we remove a bunch of cards, and then when we're not expecting it, it's gonna add them all back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it removes them until then.
Yeah, I think we should use it, but use it kind of cautiously.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think it... Oh, man, because it's a free action.
Is it
Oh
a
my
free
god.
action?
They want us to abuse this.
This is the one where it bites us in the ass.
I think we should do it, but I don't think we should abuse it.
Yeah.
A free action? That's insane. You just do it as you move.
Yeah, this inoculation feels like... I mean, that's kind of the benefit of exploring, right? It makes the game easier. Take a player card or infection card.
So I like.
Well, there is a
taking-
limit of 30 cards of each type.
Yes.
Yeah. Of each type? I thought it was just in
It
general.
says 30 of each.
30 of each.
Oh, shit.
I like the idea of removing like Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because they keep the cities on our grid, but they're not at risk of being lost. So we still get the points from it.
We also do need to keep like copies of cards to recon right
Do
now.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still need to recon. So,
Yeah,
like,
So I
I
don't think
think-
we should get rid of any city cards,
Agreed.
yeah.
In there until we...
except for duplicates.
Yeah.
I think if we're going to get rid of any, only get rid of ones that there are duplicates of.
Or
But-
three of. The three is of. I think the three is of is
Well,
fine.
yeah, that's why I say duplicates. Threes, yes,
Yeah.
specifically. I think we should primarily focus on the infection cards. Though. If we're
Yeah.
going to do that, then we're going to get rid of the infection ones.
Okay. So yeah, that's my turn.
So
What a
this.
big-
Oh, I haven't drawn my cards yet. Hold on.
Yeah. That was a big turn.
Yeah.
We gotta-
Sorry, there's a lot. Was there more stickers? There is. Again, can I have the rulebook, please?
I don't.
I don't have it. Albert does.
Um,
It should be somewhere over there.
It might be underneath the cards there.
It takes the weight off, but it also puts an ominous weight on.
yeah.
I got
It's
New
a
York.
sword of Damocles.
Cool. I got New York. So Dawn. It's a Foundations card.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh, amazing. What the fuck? This is the game being like, okay, I'm sorry, keep playing. I promise I'm not gonna rail you anymore.
I mean, the biggest thing is that before we couldn't even do this. We were lined up to do this.
Yeah, we kept being lined up, and then we just never had the opportunity because the game just shut us down before we even had the chance.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess this is going on now.
Um.
You know what? I was just complaining about these stickers not being sticky enough, and now they're adhering to things and refusing to come off. Okay.
Z-Man Games, are you listening?
Yeah.
And actively change the chemical composition of the stickers as we're playing.
All right. This one goes in the rulebook too. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
All right. I am done with my turn. Oh, I haven't drawn the things.
Yeah, we still gotta name the high tower.
Oh yeah, I haven't written it down.
All right.
Sorry.
Lagos and Istam. Wait, what?
No, we drew
Yep.
those already.
Is
No,
that?
no.
Oh,
Istanbul was the one.
Oh, okay.
Correct. Okay. You're right.
All right.
This is the only other free action we're gonna get.
Yeah,
by the
and
way.
now Brandon's gonna. Albert has to do his
I'm
London
gonna
thing.
deal with London.
Right. So
Do you have
Lagos.
another card in your hand? They have Lagos.
No.
all right. So 1, 2, 3 to get there.
And
Oh,
I g-
right. You
I g-
gave me two,
I gave
didn't
you
you?
two, yeah.
Cool.
And then.
Draw your player cards first,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
because you might draw an epidemic.
Chicago and the produce supply.
Nice.
Best laid plans.
Draw London twice.
Okay.
Take it back, please.
Get back to my room.
Now we're up to chance.
All right.
Cool. I would indeed. I'm taking this card. I'm using my action to take the card. Okay. Well, where do I build this then? Where do you guys think I should build it?
The yellow one.
Yeah.
Lagos is really tasty.
I like Lagos.
Alternatively, Lima is always like kind of a problem child.
Oh, no, not really.
I'm less worried about Lima now that we got the connection.
Now that we have the Haven, that's not as big a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is our only way to access the Haven.
Yeah.
It is actively our only way.
If it gets destroyed, as long as we can just go through it. It doesn't. It's not like it stops it from being a thing.
This is true.
It's just no longer part of our grid, and it's a
We
stopping point.
got the exploration done, so it's not as
We
big
could also
a deal
just
anymore.
run through Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
yeah, now
we can't.
we can just draw a line.
We can't connect to Los
Oh,
Angeles.
We can't
There's a
connect.
line,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Oh.
region border's right there.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
The way that it probably circumvented the reason that I was like, if you haven't done so already, that card probably just gives this to us.
Yeah.
Possible.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Because only in Lima can you just go out there.
Yeah, we can't connect it to anything else.
Wow.
Period.
Yeah. I mean, it
We're
gave us
never gonna go here
it
then.
gave us an ability.
yeah, it's part of our supply line. So it's just like it is producing autonomously.
Thought you could go
and it
through
adds
one red
the shit,
line?
right?
Let me double check.
If that was the case, we would have connected. Yeah, we would have gone around the
But
No, we wouldn't
peninsula.
have, because we couldn't have.
Well, no,
Well,
because
if they go through the one red line thing is true,
Yeah.
then we can make the big.
Oh,
long track.
it is. It is more than one red region line.
Oh.
So we can do that.
Okay, good.
We can also
Thanks.
loop around the bottom of South America.
oh shit, you guys should do that on your turn when you guys get the chance.
We could.
That's supplies, though. That's like 2 supplies.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot more supplies now.
That's
Yeah.
I'll say.
Also,
Okay, is it my turn then?
I
Yes.
believe so. Yes, because Albert just dealt with London.
So things that are a problem: Istanbul and Lagos.
And
Thank you for pointing that out. We wouldn't have noticed. Also, hello, Ranger Paul Kane. How are you doing today?
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
So you could supply, move, build, and then drop stuff on Lagos. Because Lagos is really tasty as far as like a research center goes, because it'll continuously build if we choose to keep it, which I feel like it is an important
Yeah.
Yeah.
starting spot, because it's kind of our road into Africa. In addition, there's also, well, I feel like Buenos Aires is kind of like not what we want. Lima is important to keep alive, and it's infested, so it's kind of ass to get to.
Oh, you already took one action. No, she has the upgrade that lets her do that for free once a turn.
Yes. No. It takes an action to take a card.
Oh, okay. So you can't.
Okay.
Okay.
It still takes me one action.
Oh.
But I can take one player card from any character.
Oh,
from a character,
okay.
like any card. Any
In
card.
the same-
Okay, so it's not a
Yeah,
free
as long as they're in
card.
my location. No, it's not a
Yeah.
free action.
Okay.
Uh,
so you
but-
have 3 actions.
Yes.
Okay.
So it meant that I could take Tripoli or Istanbul.
You took
from
Istanbul
him.
from me, yeah.
It meant that I could take Istanbul from him.
Okay.
Okay, so then.
So maybe not. But so my point is, Lagos is kind of a problem child, but we do have the second the forecast if we get the epidemic. So we could postpone Lagos and Istanbul and London, because that's going to be.
So what are you doing right now, Brandon?
I don't know what I'm doing now.
Albert can inoculate London.
Yeah, once it gets to my turn.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
But we already have all 3 London cards in the Discord. Oh, they have to be in the Discord file. That's the point of them. Yeah, that's right.
I could remove all 3 of them if we really wanted to. Actually, God. Part of me is like, what happens if it's like, alright, all the cards in package 6 back in the game now? But at the same time, it's like, so what?
Yeah.
That just we know that happens at the
We have
beginning of the game.
we have to maximize its usage
Yeah.
right now,
We
as
gotta-
soon as we can.
Yeah.
I don't think that's all that weird. A lot of people only like the rare cards and they don't care about the commons. Nice, you got more cards.
Yeah.
Brad.
I mean, he might have already been part of the series for a while, so he already has all the commons and doesn't need more.
Yeah, he probably just
Yeah.
didn't want to have more.
Yeah.
If you play Magic a lot, they build up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what are you doing then, Brandon?
I have the fortunate opportunity to just decide to discard this to go anywhere. So I could go to Atlanta and
yeah.
inoculate it, and it's permasafe.
We should probably take care of Chicago.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
prefer to just
yeah.
inoculate as we go.
So there are also two parts. In
Proposal for you.
I use my produce supply, and then I fly to Chicago and drop stuff there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If you just do the produce supply on
Well,
6...
that's obviously not what she was thinking though. So.
No, you're fine. No,
Okay.
that is more or less what I was thinking. I was
Oh.
thinking produce instead of the produce supplies. This will give you 6 though.
Yeah.
So do that.
Oh,
But it was produce supplies. So then 1, 2, 3, then build a line between Chicago and something else.
Oh, should I? Are you thinking adding San Fran to our
No.
grid? Or, okay.
Right now, we are still under the threshold. If
Well,
Yeah.
we have the option now. To
No, we
start.
are at the threshold.
Yeah, we are at the threshold.
So we
if
should not add more.
If we go one more city, we add one more, and that's the
I
problem.
mean, we could inoculate to keep us below.
Yeah,
We
we can
could.
begin to inoculate to keep us below the threshold.
that would make it a bit easier.
And that would also give us access to more victory points.
This is true, but the city card must also be in the discard pile.
Yeah, right now the only one in there is Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and San Francisco also adds 2. So we'd have to do that with 2 of them.
Yeah, getting one out of Jacksonville seems like a pretty good idea, though.
What does that mean? Would you mind explaining?
Oh, draft chaff. So when they do booster drafts, they like hand out booster packs, and you build a deck out of what's in the booster pack, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
And most people, once they're done, throw their commons away because they don't need them and have a lot. I mean,
Okay.
It is commonly referred to as draft chaff.
Because you just have so many.
Separate the wheat from the chaff.
Yeah.
You just have so many of the same series,
Okay.
and it's kind of just a thing.
I'm just debating what do I do in Lagos. Do I put down the research center and risk us drawing Lagos and me getting a cube?
Yeah.
Or do I just put down the supplies? I should probably put down the supplies and then build next turn.
Yeah, that's probably the safer bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
No, I can do it actually.
Oh.
Hmm?
Have we drawn Sao Paulo at all?
We have one.
I'm curious, actually. Why we got Lagos, Lima? What other yellow cards do we have? We
Sao
have one Sao
Paulos.
Paulo.
We have 2 Sao Paulo.
Oh, we could
We
do Sao
need
Paulo
one
too.
more unique card to do the explore.
Well, we can always have Alan. Oh, well, he's
Well,
got...
the thing is that Albert would have to discard his Lagos or give me it somehow, and then I can pick up a Sao Paulo with that Lagos and give everything
Yeah,
back to him.
but I'd like to win the...
Yeah.
I would rather do this.
Yeah.
first.
I would
Like, I
rather just
appreciate
win.
that, but we've already gotten the Haven, and I'd like to move
Get the
forward.
victory points and move
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I'd like to avoid doing that.
Yeah.
We have Chicago, New York, Washington,
Right, so, oh,
New York. We actually only need one more blue card to also do that too.
we're probably gonna use it to
It
build.
doesn't.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
regardless,
thinking about it.
I'm still trying to figure out because I'm debating picking up these 2 instead of producing. If I pick it up, then I go. So then I've done 1 action, then 2, 3, 4, and then I can stay here.
What I will say is that there are 2 Lagos cards in here, and I know for a fact there were only 2 Lagos in the top portion. Sao Paulo, there was at least one of, and it's still in the top deck here. So I would say that you could just take 1, and you could say that you're both safe. But then you need to take an action to place it down anyways. That's kind of
Well, I'm trying to avoid the produce action.
yeah. Well, if you have it in your if you pick it up, then it's still out of your inventory because it takes a
Well, it
I mean-
doesn't take an action to pick up.
yeah. Well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is if I have to produce, I can produce, and that's okay. But if I have to produce, then I can only put the cubes down or put the research base
If
down.
you
I
want
can't
to
do
be
both.
sure, you could use the forecast to make sure that you don't get it, and you can still take the gamble.
I don't know. We're getting close to another epidemic,
Okay.
and I think that the epidemic will negate my
Yeah,
work.
it would. So
I mean, you're probably okay to take one.
I have to produce anyways
Do you?
because I need the 2 cubes in order to. do the
Oh,
thing.
you're right.
Yeah, you had to produce and pick up one. So place one and then use the thing to produce.
Because you've used one turn already, right?
Yeah.
So 2 produce, place.
Yeah, I guess it is just.
Oh yeah, you have to pick one or the other.
Or I don't take the Tripoli card from Brandon. No, I need it. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't not do that. I shouldn't get greedy with it.
I mean, you can forecast. That's not awful.
No, it is actively bad.
We're close to another epidemic.
I mean, like, yeah, you'd be keeping yourself safe.
No, I would rather not.
And even if it does happen, we can
I
pull
can
it
move
back. And I also got Lima. I got the upgrade thing, so I can go deal
Oh,
with it.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would rather use the forecast after the epidemic.
I got my boy the herbalist.
Oh
got-
yes, you
he's
can
my
come and
weed
help
boy.
me in Lagos if I need it.
Yeah, I can just fly to Lagos and then I can get rid of the thing.
The
But
cube, yeah.
I want to see if I can keep as many yellow cards in order to do the research.
Yeah.
If we have time while you're doing your thing.
Yeah. Okay, so
And Alan, I think if you have the opportunity to, if you can connect the Haven to the rest of our sea network, that way we can
Oh.
charter boats to Lima.
Like from Buenos Aires and.
oh yeah, it's not considered part of the network yet.
Well, it's part of the network, but it's not part of our sea route, so we can't charter boats to it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not
Mhm.
part of the network for that.
Yeah,
purposes.
okay.
That's what I meant.
Wait, you want me to connect Lima to...
No. Connect
The Haven to
the Haven.
any of these. 'Cause
to-
then I can discard
To
New
Sao
York
Paulo.
to get
To
there.
Buenos Aires.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't connect it to Sao Paulo.
connect with the Buenos Aires, yeah.
Because if you connect it to Sao Paulo, then Buenos Aires is blocked in, and we wouldn't be able to charter, like, draw any more lines out of Buenos Aires. Which I don't know how important that'll be, but I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Worst, like, if you connect it to Buenos Aires, then if we really wanted to, we could reconnect it to Sao Paulo later.
Mhm.
But at least connecting it to Buenos Aires means that we can charter a boat to it.
And that means once you connect to Los Angeles, we can charter boats to Los Angeles.
Yeah. I can produce 5 on my turn. Do that.
But you can just do, you can connect it to Los Angeles.
I can do
right now.
both.
Well, the
Yeah, you could.
I'll have
yeah.
enough.
The importance of the C network is I can discard New York and get there.
Real quick, I know that we're kind of opposed to doing this, but we have so many in our inventory, and right now it feels like we're running low because we're wasting time doing the produce actions.
I'm okay playing the produce card as a normal card and not checking it off. I don't want you to check it off.
I feel like we've already done.
We've already done one this game.
There was like 20 something. We had
and
enough.
we're
For,
only in the 4th month.
Yeah, I would save it. We
I
don't
just-
need to use it right now. I can start making mine too.
I don't think we're as far behind as you think that we are.
We're close to ending this game.
Yeah.
We're going to build 2 supply
The only reason I've
centers.
been ahead is because of the forecast, though, and you were able
And
to
we have
predict it.
another
We
forecast.
have another forecast.
We have another forecast. I'm just holding it until we know that we're going to get its full value. Because if I use it right now and I draw the epidemic card, then it doesn't matter.
I get that.
I haven't been paying attention to chat.
Yeah. Well, it's still your turn, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
they're talking about magic stuff.
That's annoying.
Ranger Paul, I used to have a goblin deck as well. I really appreciate the goblin deck.
So I've done my thing: produce, and then move, and then place. Because I did one: produce, move, place. That's
I mean,
all
honestly,
I
that puts you in a closer proximity to be able to make the second one anyway.
It's actually the same.
Well, no, I was debating if I wanted to, like, how I want it, if I wanted to
Oh,
put it down.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna do the cubes, and then my next. Well, the problem that I'm running into is I need the 2 cubes in order to.
Alan can give you a few cubes.
You can pick up 1 and keep these 2 in your inventory and have 1 just to protect you.
I'm just worried about us drawing it and Brandon not being able to move me. I'd like to
Yeah.
keep you free to do the things that you want
If
to do.
either you or Albert draw it, I cannot.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna.
This is the safe play,
This is the same.
and we're still proceeding.
And who knows? I might get another yellow card.
Yeah.
If I get another yellow card, then I don't need to do the thing. I got a rationed event. I got the current player gains 3 actions if I choose to play it,
Wow.
and the epidemic.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, let's see what city gets screwed! Lagos.
Ah.
Wow.
This is precisely why I
Yeah.
saved it.
And now we have the forecast to make it so we have time to move down
You
either
should
way.
inoculate.
I can't.
She can't do it in the middle of
Oh,
the
I could have
academic.
done it during my turn though.
And
Oh,
there were
yeah.
2 Lagos cards in there.
Yeah, let's take
already.
a Lagos card.
You want to do
out.
that? Okay.
Yes.
Take one or both?
Both? There was 2 Lagos cards in there.
This is a free action.
Wow.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
This is broken.
Yeah, then it would only be the 1 Lagos card that wasn't in the discard when you were there.
I'm worried that the inoculate action is gonna kick us in the ass later.
It's a problem for tomorrow us.
Alright, fine, take them both out, yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna deal with 1. So physically you're a bit safer.
And we still have the forecast, which I feel like we're still going to use.
Yeah, to make sure that Lagos still doesn't get screwed.
Yeah, because there's not that many cards there.
Istanbul's a problem though. There are 3 Londons still in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can use it now.
And
2,
Chicago.
4, 6. Yeah, there's
No,
only,
no, I'm
there's only
saying-
7.
Well, it takes the top 7 cards, top 8
Oh.
cards, so I get that one too.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can put this in whatever order we want. Wow, that's a lot of London. I forgot that all 3 London cards are right here.
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got all. I have too many fucking things in front of me. Alright, so we got all 3 London. We got Atlanta. We got Istanbul, Lagos, Jacksonville, and Buenos Aires.
Really, Ranger Paul? That's actually surprisingly pretty moderate for
Yeah.
for a magic
Yeah.
deck.
$50 is pretty cheap.
Yeah, that's pretty moderate.
I
I remember mine was like somewhere in the realm of like 150. I think I still have that deck.
I can't see the names though.
Because I have
These are what we want
I use a lot of mythic rares. Because like I had my
Everything
favorite
else is
series was
bad.
Shards of Alara. Favorite series, and I had a Jund deck with all the dragons.
Time 1 London.
What I do want to do is I want there to be 1 London before Albert's turn, so he can inoculate it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's not bad. So, draw one of the Londons on your turn, and
I don't.
Or you-
Yeah, I'd.
Okay.
doesn't really.
I'd rather it be later. I'd rather it be right before yours, just in case we do happen to get another epidemic card.
So I would draw the. In fact, let me just see the one of the London cards. So that way we know that I draw it on his turn.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then he would draw the 2 London cards because he's there.
Uh-huh.
And that's.
Okay, so these are what we have.
Wait,
to
you
work
could
with.
inoculate all 3 technically if we. No,
No,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't.
you can't. Yeah, he's there.
That's why we're not doing it
Yeah.
like that.
Someone needs to deal with Istanbul.
I can do that.
Okay, so then you would want
So
to.
I won't get to Chicago as soon as we would like.
But we don't have Chicago here.
But
You
yeah,
don't have Chicago
yeah.
here.
Istanbul is the bigger issue right now.
Yeah.
Atlanta's a little.
So
Atlanta's okay.
I would have a hard time using
Can't
this.
do
but-
Lagos. So where are you going?
Me?
Brandon.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're pointing at me. So-
I produce, I go to Istanbul, and I drop some cubes. So produce, fly, drop, and then probably go back to.
yeah, or barring
Or
that
I
move
move
someone. Yeah.
to somewhere else.
The problem is Lagos.
Okay,
I can get to Lagos on my turn, but
give Alan the extra action so he can make his sea routes, go to Lagos, and place cubes down.
Yeah, we do have that extra action.
This is alright, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay. So what other card do I get? Because I'm drawing London on
So-
into my turn.
Alan will draw London and Lagos.
No, we want Lagos to happen first so Alan can remove the cube.
Or
Oh.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it puts me and Alan in Lagos with a cube.
Yeah, because we let Lagos happen, and I
Yeah,
have the
okay.
I have the ability to remove it.
So okay. Yeah. You're
So
right.
I want to draw Lagos.
Yeah.
okay.
So.
Or. No, if Alan's gonna get there, then Alan wants to draw Lagos so he can put cubes and we can prevent the incident from even happening.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Alan wants to draw Lagos. Alan's putting cubes down preventatively there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you still gonna give me the 3 extra actions?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
I think she has to.
I have to in order to make that happen, yeah.
Any other actions
One,
you
two,
have, you can just
three.
produce.
Oh, nice! That's always great.
Yeah. Okay.
We have enough?
Yeah, we have enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Albert's
Hold
going.
on, hold on. I
wait,
haven't
wait,
finished
wait.
it up yet. So what am I drawing? So Brandon is going to put stuff down in Istanbul first.
Mhm.
Okay. So then Brandon needs to draw Istanbul
Yeah.
after him. And then it doesn't really matter for the
No,
rest of
these don't really matter.
Yeah. So someone that's not me has to get to Chicago then.
Not this round, but yeah, it's still in the
We
mix
have-
somewhere.
Time.
Can I have the
Yeah.
cards, please?
It's gonna be a while
Yeah.
because we have other things we have to deal with.
Yeah, it sucks, but like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who drew this.
Ooh, no, I already have
Oh, okay.
my cards. Wait, how many epidemic cards have we got?
2.
2? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
This is only the
We're
second.
very close to a third then.
Yeah, this is 2.
Oh.
Okay.
There's only been 2.
So Buenos Aires and Atlanta is what we draw. We knew that was coming. Perfect.
No.
Annoying, but all right.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon. Do what we discussed then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
this has been played.
I'm suddenly having like
Doubts.
doubts
We
because
we organized it.
I know, but it's either I go to Istanbul or I go to Atlanta and Chicago and like
Well, we're not.
Istanbul is the only. Istanbul is the card we know we're going to draw.
okay.
We just placed it, so you draw
Yeah,
Istanbul.
that's true. Okay.
There's
So
no.
produce. So I'll take 6.
Yeah,
Yep,
6.
Population.
Yeah, you can leave them there. Or you can pick them up. Either one. I don't know if you need 6 on you. If you want to leave
Oh,
a few.
okay. So this is not the opal power up when you do make supplies
No.
auction.
No, that's the make supplies. Produce
Yeah,
supplies is
Okay.
different.
So this
Yeah,
is. This
you,
is
you
mine.
you can choose to leave a few on Sao Paulo as a create action because technically it goes on Sao Paulo, then you pick it up. That's how it works.
Yeah,
At
but
the same
Sao Paulo
time.
having 2 is fine.
Yeah,
At the same time, like having them in your inventory is stuff that one can move around.
Yeah.
And I'll discard the New York card.
to get to Istanbul.
Get to Istanbul.
You should produce twice while you're still in Sao Paulo, because you don't have any other actions, right? I don't know how many actions you
I plan
need.
on moving out of
Oh,
there.
okay.
He
that's
can,
fine.
he can move and be prepared to do other stuff. He can
Okay.
start moving towards blue,
Yeah.
so he can take
I'll
care of
draw
that on
3.
his turn.
And then my last action. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless anyone wants to be moved.
No.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Okay, so
Istanbul.
Wait, what?
Instable.
Alright. Whew. Okay. We have 2 blacks. And then the Istanbul card. And the Jacksonville.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm drawing London and there was another card.
London
And Lagos.
and Lagos.
That's right.
So you're gonna get over.
Okay, so my first action is going to do this, not marking a card, and then I'm going to play the portable antiviral in order to. No, this is a make supplies action. Oh, I can't
Yeah,
do this.
it's not.
Well, I get an extra action, so I could do both. So I'm going to pick up the 3 with
3.
this, take another action to produce supplies. I get 2 base, and then I get 3 more on top of that.
Yeah.
If I spend this card. So that's 2 actions. I'm going to spend action in order to charter to make a route from
There to Buenos
the
Aires.
towers to Buenos Aires. And I'm going to spend 2 more in order to make a route from here to Los Angeles.
Is
And-
Los Angeles already connected?
Yeah,
Or well,
It's
it's on
connected
our
to the
grid.
city.
yeah, but now we can get there by sea with just
Yeah.
2
Wait,
actions.
how are you getting to me in Lagos?
I need the 2 extra
She needs
actions.
the extra
Yeah.
action.
You get 3 extra, but how are you getting there and placing down cubes?
I have Lagos.
He has a lot.
Oh, okay, you're gonna charge
Yeah.
into Lagos.
And I get, and I only this doesn't cost anything. It takes 1
Ooh,
action. So
looks like
technically, I got
something.
2 actions left.
I mean, it costs an action to draw for it.
No,
Oh.
this one doesn't. Oh, it would be an action to put the remaining 4 down.
Yeah, so
So I can
one
produce
move-
one more time.
Yeah.
if you want to, or you can leave Lagos.
I don't really think I need to. I don't think I need to.
If you
I'd
stay
rather,
in Lagos, I can take your cards.
I'd
So
rather,
stay in Lagos.
I'd rather produce.
Is that another Foundations card?
Yes.
Oh yeah, then stay in Lagos.
Yeah. So I'm gonna produce again,
Okay.
and then I'm going to charter boat to I'm gonna fly straight to Lagos. And
Put
then
down-
I'm going to do this. This doesn't take an action to get my boy to get my weed boy herbalist up in this joint. To no, I don't need to.
No, hold on to
Just
that.
place.
Yeah.
Oh, you found it.
I'm gonna place down 4, and then I keep 2 in my hand, and then
Wait,
I'm
what did
going
the
to.
weed boy do?
Oh, the weed boy removes a bad cube, but
Okay.
I forgot.
Should we either give those cubes to
I-
Albert or Don?
Who needs cubes?
Don can use them to build.
Don can use them
She
to build.
needs them to build.
I need them to build.
So this is the only opportunity for me to do it. Do you need cubes?
I would like some,
I
but it's
have
not
3.
necessary.
I'll do it. It's better because that way, because you don't plan on placing on cubes in your turn, right, Brandon?
His turn's already happened.
Yeah, my turn has happened. Whatever happens next, we know what. We'll use those cubes to address the current problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm confident with that being my turn.
Okay.
All right. Now
No, it should be.
Oh wait, no.
okay.
Should I inoculate? Because there's one more Lagos in here, right? No, there's not. Okay.
No.
I was
You can
no.
remove the
you're-
Lagos
you're-
card from there though.
You're gonna draw.
Do we need to? We're not creating another city, are we?
I
It lets
don't-
us do it later.
But it
games.
lets us do it later, yeah.
Yeah.
No, honestly, we might. We have more turns.
So should I do it now?
do it?
Yeah, I would say go
Yeah.
ahead and do it.
Okay.
Yeah, because
It's a free action.
if we add
Yeah.
2 more cities this game, we get an extra bit.
2 more or 2 including that one?
2 more.
Oh,
Or well, 2 like
The Haven doesn't count as.
yeah.
Haven in the
Maybe it
crown.
counts.
Does the Haven?
Doesn't?
Yeah, it's a city.
Oh, you're right.
Wait, then we're already in this. The
No,
next
we're
one.
at 16.
We were at 15.
We need one
You
more.
need one more.
5, 6,
So if you move one, and then we can connect like. whatever it
If
is.
we connect Santiago, that
Havens
adds
don't
1
count.
card.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes. It says cities.
The havens are cities.
Havens aren't cities because they don't have city cards. Hold on, where's the rulebook? Because if that's the case, we haven't been including them.
Well, because the thing in the back has the.
It doesn't have havens.
Yeah, Havens aren't on there.
Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3,
I
4,
think I write that.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we need 17 to get into the next thing. And if we plan on adding San Fran and Mexico City or Santiago or Bogota to our grid,
Yeah. Do we want to try to add extra cities this game?
We could.
We may not have time.
If
You can
we-
try it.
If we win, it's worth the same amount. I say, Don, you prioritize doing that.
If
And
we can get 17, it's not worth the same amount. It's worth, we get an extra.
yeah, if we get the 17.
So like,
I think Don should do what you're doing,
Yeah.
and then we should prioritize if we
Yeah.
feel that we have
Well,
enough
yeah.
actions.
this is all
Do it.
This is all going towards should we remove the Lagos card, and I'm
Oh.
in favor of it because we're going.
Oh, I already did that.
Okay, because we plan on adding more anyway.
we
Yeah.
can add one of those cities.
Alright,
this
so this is
time.
the card I just drew, and then ooh, rationed event.
Oh.
Remove the 2 play cubes in the grid.
Okay,
Yeah.
We don't need it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
we're kind of incentivized now that we have this card to let 2 play cubes drop.
Plus we have the Lima card. too.
Yeah, we supposed to have the Lima card.
So it
So
allows us to focus on.
So now we can focus on what you wanted to do.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, so we can then. Oops, sorry.
Well, this one can't connect over there. It can't cross 2 area lines. So I'm just like
Yeah.
keeping it cautious.
Oh, okay.
You're drawing it in such a way that it's easy to draw stuff around it.
Well, I mean,
I'm crossing out Buenos Aires. Fuck you.
it would be kind of hard to get to Lima from LA, but whatever.
Yeah. Now, LA is connected to the grid as well, which means we can now charter boats to LA.
Yes.
Mm.
Which means
Big play.
it's infinitely more accessible.
Yes.
Can we charter boats across? We can charter boats
Yeah.
across the lines.
As long as we can trace it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just the.
that was very
Ooh.
important.
Yes.
Okay.
This is
It's my turn.
Oh, I haven't drawn my 2 cards yet. London, we're expecting that, and Lagos.
Yep.
Expecting that as well.
So.
Did you draw your play? Oh, you did.
Yes, I did. I drew a produce and the rationed event.
Are you inoculating first? Or I guess you could just do.
Or are you gonna inoculate Lagos?
No,
No,
you-
London.
it's in the London.
Oh,
Because he
Lagos.
did inoculate. Well, yeah. Inoculate that London card.
Okay.
Cool. That's one less London card in the
So,
background.
I mean, what do I have to do for the rest of my
That's it.
turn?
It feels nice.
Like, honestly,
it's
I'm kind
too
of.
powerful.
Yeah. I'm kind of inclined to just make supplies for the rest of my turn.
Because
Or I could just go to Chicago.
Go to Chicago.
Oh wait, no, I can't. It's not on the. It's not on the sea.
I mean,
You can
No,
go to Washington and then go to Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, like, I kind of want to make supplies so that we have supplies for this next turn.
if you go to Fort Gunfist and use your produce supplies action,
Yeah, I use produce supplies and then produce some stuff out of the reserve.
we have so many in the stockpile. We don't really need your abilities per se.
Mhm.
I think whatever gets us the most net.
Yeah. So
better.
I'll go to Fort Gunfist. Use the produce supplies card to just have 3. Yeah, 3, right?
Yeah.
And then
You can't make it to Chicago then. You can make it, but you can't
You
put
can
any cubes
produce
down.
again.
Yeah, I'll just produce again and then go to Washington.
Do we want to leave Chicago on its own though? Why are you going to Washington?
Wait, you have 5 actions?
No.
Because it was place, move,
produce.
produce, which takes an action, and then produce
Oh.
again.
That leaves me here.
Yeah, so you could undo that extra produce and move, or you can do the produce.
Do you...
I'm not able to get to
It's
Chicago
okay to
this
leave
time.
Chicago by itself
Yeah.
for now. We have the
Yeah.
rationed event.
Yeah, I can.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We can leave it on its own.
I would rather have more things to play with than to one put anyone at
Yeah,
risk.
I'm okay with that.
Albert might
Okay.
want to hold on to those cubes, so if he gets here, he can make those connections
Yeah.
too.
Yes,
And
indeed.
Here's that.
London and Washington.
Hey, you
I need one more unique card.
You need one more unique card. I have New York, but this New York's going to a good cause.
What's the good cause?
To make another, give you the Foundations card.
Oh yeah, because it's Foundations.
I mean, if Albert discards it, Alan can just...
Well, once Dawn discards
Once
it.
I use it, then you'll be able to get it back.
same.
Once I use it, the game will be over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to, in that case, if I can give it to you on my turn and you use it because you're close enough. Shit. No.
There's no good way to
you
do
need
it.
Let's see what cards I get.
Yeah.
That was your turn?
That was my turn.
Did you drew?
No. London.
If I end in New York and he moves you, me to New York, you can pick up, move, scout, recon. Yeah, I have to end in New York though.
You can try it. We'll see what Dawn draws.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
gamble.
we'll see what I draw.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh wait, but Dawn's taking a card now.
She's taking. Well, she doesn't have to take New York.
Yeah, I am familiar with the plot of the Twilight books. That boy was robbed.
You could take Lima. I don't need Lima anymore.
Oh, and do a yellow city? Oh, she still hasn't done her yellow. Oh.
Yeah.
Don, I want to. Don't know if you want to take New York now. I mean, guess
We
it's
have time. Because she still has to build
two more.
two more.
We
She's
want to.
building one this turn, one next.
We want to play with the New York card. Don, do we have your permission to fuck around with the New York card before you?
Like another New York card.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about the difficulty of making that last supply center.
Yeah.
We.
That is.
I think we just have to see what you draw. Because we have time to make this.
Well, she'd have to do it now on her turn because she's the only one that can take cards from other people without being in the same city.
Or I
In the same-
use my special move action to move her. Well, I guess I don't get that decision. There's already 2 rounds per turn.
Or
Yeah.
I wait on the black ones. I build the yellow one,
Okay.
then I move over here. I take that New York card, I move over here, and I prepare to build a blue. That way I build it, you can discard and pick it back up, and then I go and build the black one, so the game doesn't end before you can get to use that New York card.
And you take both of your blue cards?
I can only take one.
I think it's worth it if you do those slowly because I should, if things go according to plan, I should be able to pick up this New York card by the time it comes around my turn again. Because I'll keep the Washington card, I can pick up the New York card again once Albert uses the scout. Because
Okay, I see.
if I end in New York, he has just enough to pick it up, double move, and Brandon.
Oh,
If
I
I
see.
I see.
If
Yeah,
I end
okay.
here and then on
Okay, yeah.
when
We
it
can
comes
do
to my
this.
turn again, I
We
can pick
can
it up
do this.
again. All right, whose turn is it?
Done.
Psychological
Dawn's.
thriller?
Epidemic. Was
Oh, the
standard.
lighthouse. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about Twilight as a psychological thriller, and I'm like, I have a question. Can these lines cross each other?
No.
These ones?
Yeah,
I don't think it ever said anything about these ones. It only said about the sea
You know what?
rings.
I think those lines are fine.
When you connect,
Wait, no, I don't think we
spend
can.
these white cubes in character to draw a supply line from the center of your city to the center of another city. Use a pen or marker. The line must be straight and cannot cross water, unexplored areas, another city, or another supply line.
Okay.
So to get Mexico City, we'd have to, or we'd have to go through Denver
Yeah. Or we could connect Los Angeles.
or LA.
LA works.
Yeah, LA fine.
But that means if we're gonna make like a grid of things, this is smart. Ideally, we want this,
But not entirely necessary.
this,
And then Denver to Mexico City.
Mexico City to something. Yes.
Or okay. LA is more accessible, so connecting Mexico City to LA would be good.
Yeah. Well, to either of them would be useful for different
Okay.
reasons. And the reason that I'm like this and this is,
So Chicago's not a dead end anymore.
or well, I'm also inclined to say like this and this.
But that means
But then
Denver's
it's-
on. Denver's a critical thing.
Yeah, and I'd like to. I think we should prioritize this and then this.
I like that.
But eventually, I'd like to also have this.
I think for
Ideally.
this game, if we can prioritize this and this to get the 17.
To get to 17, and then we also need to remove cards.
Yeah.
If we put a permanent one there.
We could. But it's my turn now.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, what card? Yeah, what cards are
You
I
got big
I'm gonna do
plans.
my
We've
thing
got a
first.
New York and a Jacksonville in there. When we're going to New York, we can inoculate that one New York
I can
card.
do it with my extra turn when I get there.
Yes, we've inoculated one.
We've done one. We can
Yeah,
get a
we've done
second.
one. If we're going to add San Francisco and Mexico City to retain status quo, we need to get 2 more.
Okay.
Because this set's 2 cards, this set's 1.
Okay. I can do New York.
We can
and
get
that's
New
fine.
York done.
And
then once I discard these, I can do. Oh, I can get London.
no, you'll be in London.
Yeah,
Well,
So yeah, that would work.
That
Oh, you're
works.
making a research center.
yeah.
this works.
You knew that I was gonna put a research center here. That was my entire plan.
Woo!
So that's 1.
I both
Sick.
saw.
And start getting over to Cairo or something.
Yeah, if I had 2 more. Do I pick up the 2 from Lagos? Do I do the big play?
Or-
If
wait.
I pick up the 2 from Lagos, then I go
You can.
2, 3. Oh no, I can't build it.
We only have 1 Lagos card in here.
No, it's I was hoping for the big play of like being able to build the second one in the same turn.
Oh.
I still think that you can take the 2 to save yourself a produce action because there is only 1 Lagos card in here.
You could inoculate. We've already inoculated 2, haven't
Yeah.
I can inoculate it
we?
again.
You can
And then
inoculate
take
it
all of
and
them.
take them.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, how many more moves do you have? 3?
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2, and then you just take a card from me.
No, she doesn't need to.
Oh, but then I don't need this.
Then you don't need the cubes and they stay on the board.
But we've already removed the last Lagos
Okay.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I was like a little like shifty about the using that too much, but I get it.
I'm
could-
still shifty about it.
You
too.
could go here. You could make the sea route to Cairo
You're right. I could do that
And then
next
take
turn,
his
too.
card.
and then take his card.
Yeah. So
That was
that's
1, and then 2,
2,
3.
I mean, it's 4 to take a card.
And
isn't it?
I can't give her cards. She has to take them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So-
I'll do this, and then I'll
See
do
right.
other things.
Your
later.
thing next turn.
Yeah,
So
I'll do
that's-
the sea route and building
Yeah.
my next turn.
So that'll be
Okay.
Taking
4.
Istanbul or Tripoli, it doesn't matter.
That's not.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Cool. All right, give me those cards. Show me that epidemic. Epidemic. And then Istanbul.
Hey,
Alright.
look at
Then
that.
okay, then I have an extra card.
Sao
Sao
Paulo.
Paulo.
Ooh,
That's
that's
kinda
scary.
Hurts.
That's
Uh,
stupid.
It is
But-
only the 1 Sao Paulo.
We have the card.
We have the
Yeah.
card,
I have the car.
All right,
We don't have any.
and we're on track.
We don't have any crazy nonsense to like stop
Are
this,
we
right?
drawing 3 now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think we have anything.
Okay.
Alright. So now is our time to just we gotta
We gotta
burst.
blitz
We gotta,
it.
yeah, we gotta end the game now.
Yeah, we gotta blitz it. With us drawing 3, it's actively scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry, I just can't reach all that far.
Let's keep the
city
cards
short
on top
arms.
so that we know that they're.
Why does the camera keep like freaking out for the focus?
Might be because I'm moving forward.
You go done.
No, it's actively blurry on something in front. Well, now it's back. That was weird.
Yeah, it might be because I moved.
But it wasn't focused on you. It was unfocused on everyone.
Maybe it's my hair.
Maybe I don't know.
My hair is.
It's still possible
what
that
were you
me.
saying now? Oh.
It's still possible that me going forward freaks it out and
Ooh.
doesn't know which phrase to focus on.
Ooh. Atlanta and Buenos Aires get
Yeah.
a QB.
I guess I can do it now, right?
No,
Hold on.
Save
Hold
it for
off.
the end
Okay.
of the
because
game.
that can be done at any time.
Yeah.
You do that right before we end the game because you still have Lima and you can remove those cards.
Oh, yeah, you're
those
right.
cubes. So let's see where we get first.
Okay.
Alright, so it's my turn.
Yeah.
Alright, what should I do?
Oh wait, you can't move me because I'm not there yet.
What?
The idea was that he moves you to me on my turn, but I'm not there.
Oh, right. It's fine.
Well, he can move you closer and we can just both move there. Oh, wait. No,
What
I
are
think.
you doing right now, Brandon?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Brandon could just go there himself and move him.
Oh yeah, that works out.
Or I could charter a boat to Jacksonville to put a cube down
You should also do that. Where are you right now?
next to you.
Okay, you can produce first.
You got a cube on you?
No. So I'd have to make him myself. But my time to make him is now while I'm in a port.
Yeah.
So you guys were gonna trade New York?
Yeah, I wanted to give him New York so that he had 4 unique cards. He can get to London in order to scout, but that means he has to start his turn in New York.
You both have to start a turn in New York,
Yeah.
if it's impossible.
Yeah. Can't.
If you move Albert over there, I can give him the New York card.
But then
And
he
then-
has to end in New York.
Yeah.
Well, where's Brandon?
Oh, I'm here. Oh, I see.
So
Go to New York. Oh no, that doesn't work.
Yeah, there's no way to do this.
Yeah, there is.
yeah, there is. So
you charter
Okay.
you
So-
move him.
Oh yeah.
2, 3.
And you
Oh, you don't-
you pick up 1 from New York. and move it over to
It's a
Jacksonville.
little risky.
It's a little risky, but
Uh-huh.
it
And
We have the
hedges
cube
are
card.
bets.
We have the cube card.
yeah, we
Yeah.
have
So
this.
if worst came to and a cube got placed there,
Two
Alan
cubes.
could use it.
Yeah, so we can play a little
Yeah.
bit risky.
Well,
Yeah.
it's 2 cubes from anywhere on the grid,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
any one city. So
yeah.
Yeah.
so we can afford a little bit of riskiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is up here.
Let's
Yeah.
go for it.
So then
You want to move?
Alan will come to Albert.
Yeah. You want to move me?
Okay, so I'll charter, boom, to get to New York, and then I'll.
Wait, you can take supply cubes from me.
Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah.
So
You
you
only
can
need 2, right?
Yeah. I only need 2.
Yeah.
So he can take 1 from me, take 1 from New York, and put 2 on Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Or just
That,
one.
those are free.
Wait, there's not a New York in there. Okay.
I think just
Wait.
leave. No, yeah, take one from New York.
Okay.
I think New York is pretty
Yeah,
safe.
because I'm gonna be there.
I don't think we've removed the single cube from New York.
We had to have in order for there to be.
Well, it started with 2.
Oh, you're right.
I don't think we've removed the single cube from New York.
Yeah, you're right.
Do we want to inoculate Jacksonville? Do we want to abuse the shit out of this? Well, okay, we
Yeah.
can only have 30 total until it tells us to remove them.
I mean,
So we do have to be a little
we
careful.
could just shave a couple off the top with those triple cards.
Yeah.
Because they make them infinitely more dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I'm
removed
fine
all
with
of the
that.
Lagos.
So we're
cards.
doing the one with Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay removing 1 from each
Shaving.
of the. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
triple, because those suck.
Shave one off the top.
That's a
Yeah.
big reason why we lost so fast
Yeah.
previously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
we removed 1 from London already.
I think we removed all of London's.
No.
we removed all of Lagos.
Oh, we did
We
remove
can,
one.
we can
One
look at
of
the
London's.
deck.
Yeah,
Do
we
we
can.
want to? No, we can't. We can't unremove Lagos.
Well, we can't unremove, but we can look at what we have already.
3 Lagos, 1 Jacksonville, and that's it in terms of removal. We didn't.
Wait, Albert should have removed a
I removed
London.
London.
Oh, he did remove London. There it is.
All right, so we've shaved off a little bit off of the top of
Yeah.
London. Shaved
Jacksonville.
Lagos is safe as fuck
Yeah.
Right for the for the foreseeable future.
in the foreseeable future.
All right. Cool. That's Brandon's turn.
Right.
Let's see what we get.
Hey, resilient population, which is not useful right now,
No.
and a Jacksonville card.
Nice.
Convenient.
You're in Jacksonville.
Alright,
So draw 3. Sao Paulo gets a cube.
But honestly,
London
it's at max population. Population won't even change.
and Istanbul.
That's okay.
It's okay.
So that's a
No,
cube.
it can go up to 8.
Well, I
Go
know
all the way
the
up to 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
population
Eight's the
up to
max.
But I mean, that's staying there
Yeah, it's fine.
until something removes it. So if those games where it just kind of goes under the radar, it's gonna keep accelerating, which is what it's been doing, which is
Yeah.
fucking sweet.
So we're
Oh
okay.
my god.
We're okay.
I'm okay leaving cubes in South Paulo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at an acceptable level. Yeah,
Okay.
that is my turn.
Yeah.
Alan, it's your turn.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to maximize my
Oh.
usages here. So
I think you just have to use your whole turn to get to Albert to trade.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
It's a little rough.
Yeah, I wanted to do the produce action on the way.
We don't got time, unfortunately.
Yeah, and you don't want to end in London because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Give you New York.
Mhm.
So that's all. That's 4. That's all my actions.
All right.
Just draw the 2. London and Istanbul.
Okay.
And then draw 3. London. Ooh. Jacksonville. And Cairo. Okay, drawing that London card was a bit rough. Do you want me to? I'll wait until.
That's okay.
You have an extra action, so
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
bug out.
This is why we waited. Let's see this. Want me to use this to remove the London cards?
Or are both London cards in there?
It's
I
out for the
could
end of the
not
game,
do
though.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's. I don't want to get more cubes and end up losing this game.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think you should just remove. London is the only one that we have multiples of in that deck right
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, do it.
And we're not gonna. Where this goes?
these-
Goes in the end.
Okay.
Goes here.
Okay, sick. So on my turn, I go 1, 2, scout, recon.
now. Oh yeah.
Package for her.
This feels good. It feels like
This
we're
is our
finally
comeback
back.
game.
Yeah,
We
this
only
is
needed
comeback.
6 events. Supposedly, this game gets easier as we go on, so we'll see.
Recon report. We found Europe struggling as much as the rest of the world, but surprisingly, there are some old military bases with functioning aircraft.
Ooh, we get flight.
We can adjust our supply centers to include a landing strip, and the havens already have old runways we can put back in use.
The
Fuck
legacy
yeah.
of Joel
This was a good connecting that. Brilliant.
Now we can
because now
fly.
we can get super close to LA like super
Yeah.
easily.
This could be tremendous in our efforts to get around the ever-growing grid. All right, let's read the backside.
Joel's
Open the
legacy.
following door. 64.
Just 64?
Done.
I assume there's gonna be more.
If we make the one in Cairo permanent, we can now fly between the two.
I'm going to assume we have to do some kind of upgrade.
Yeah, I think we might have to upgrade the permanent one. Well, I don't. Oh, I'm building one there. You're right.
Here we go. We got one black city.
Hey.
But that's automatically connected to the grid.
Yes.
It adds 2 cards.
That also makes this possible. Wait, no, wait, let's see. Which ones are added to the grid? We only have. Oh,
We have
okay,
Paris.
adds 2
Well,
cards.
that means we just need to connect one, and we're
Yeah,
still
so
the
we
same.
don't need to add San.
We haven't removed 2 cards yet.
I can
We did.
remove a London.
Oh yeah, now
Okay.
we did.
So now we removed 1.
We're out.
So we need to remove 1 more in order to be
Someone's
okay.
already in New York, so Alan. Oh wait, we
That
can't do
card
that one.
would hurt.
Someone can go to Washington or Chicago
Yeah,
to
we,
do
we-
it.
we removed 2.
We have a New York right here, actually.
Oh,
Was this was in here on your turn, Alan?
It was an action to do it. I can still do it. It's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's an action to remove?
No.
It's an action to trade.
it's a free.
To inoculate.
No, the broker. The broker is the
Oh.
action.
But why do you have to pick it up?
No, we're talking
We're
about.
talking about
removing them.
inoculating this New York card.
Oh.
I think it was in the discard when you were. Or
Yeah.
I'll just do it.
Yeah,
It's
ha-
inoculated.
Okay, yeah.
We're good. We just need to.
Okay.
We can.
Alright, so now we can. Now we need to connect 1 more city and then we're good.
Someone
Okay.
took.
But we're still only at 1 of these. I still need to make 2 more.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have Paris. And this isn't gonna bite us in the ass later.
It bit us in the ass last time we were in Paris.
I know, that was sarcasm.
Yes.
But now we can make it so London isn't dead end anymore.
Add the player card for Paris to the player discard pile. The infection cards for Paris in the game end area. Those go.
No,
here.
it's not perfect. Fuck.
I could search Paris. This
Yes.
game. I mean,
I.
the searching is really, really good.
It's also really hard to do if we don't have the broker thing available. Maybe this is why they don't stick, because Dawn can't line things up to save her life. I can't see from here.
So we don't
Congratulations, Chad.
necessarily
You're about to get
have
rammed
to
through my
add
ass.
one of these cards or one of these cities.
Is there a research center in London, or does he have a special ability? What do you mean? Because I'm just doing the recon.
Yeah, the recon.
From a supply center.
I forgot about that.
Is that what it is?
Yep, it's from a supply
Right.
center.
I forgot about
Fuck.
that.
Shit.
Changes it.
This does change it.
I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put it on the board because the sticker's already out.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to know that we can't do this yet.
Yeah, we can't do that yet.
I mean,
I forgot
instead
about that.
we could have Albert just build one first.
But then
No, you can't. You only have the 1 card. You have
I
4,
had 4. I need 5.
and then
no, you had the one that was worth more.
yeah, he
Oh,
has
I
New
did.
York.
yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
I can just let's
yeah.
say.
That ends the game on Dawn's turn.
Are we okay with that?
No, because we already have this revealed.
We
Now that
can
we've done this, we kind of have to find a way to make it so we can't have done this.
we can stall. We can do
I can
damage
stall.
control.
Well, I haven't looked at the rest of these yet. I mean, we kind of know now.
With the shuttle and the flight.
We can do damage control.
We have to find a way to make this happen right now. So, are you okay? Alright, let's just reverse that entire turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All
All right.
Alright, hold on.
I kind of feel like I wouldn't have done that if that's something I remembered.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could.
Okay, hold on. So,
Oh, we added some cards to there. I need a London and
The-
London.
yeah, I think that New York card. I
Yeah.
New York.
okay.
That was
Wait.
in the discard.
No, New York was in the discard. Yeah, I have 4 cards.
Okay.
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 When you make a research center in London and keep those cards in your hand.
Alright.
I have.
Now, I have a question real fast. So, Alan's turn,
If I think
You came to me and gave me the New York card.
I think you still need to do the research center, and then I can pick up that New York card and then give it to Dawn on my turn,
And then she comes in.
and then she just needs to get one more blue card. So like if I
No,
and
you
she
know
comes
we need
in.
4 unique blue cards in
Yeah.
order to search that.
oh
That's the problem.
yeah
So was that normal New York card in the discard?
Yes.
yes
So we can still inoculate that if we want.
I was thinking.
I could have picked that up. Yeah, but then he would end in London. Because he has an extra act. Right now he has 4 actions with the New York
Albert
card.
wouldn't have ended in London.
I'm okay with him.
Hold on.
Okay.
Albert, we have reversed Albert's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If we had known that that was there, I would have insisted that you pick that card
Yeah.
and give it to Albert instead.
That's what I would have done. Which means that I would have not traded, and I would have traded in my Washington card, which I knew I had, for this New York card.
Okay.
And then on your turn, you
But that
would've-
takes an action, so you have 1 fewer action.
So
Yeah,
I gotta
no.
take the New York card.
Yeah, so what I did is I traded him this New York card on my turn. But instead, I'm saying that rather than doing that, I instead traded my Washington card for this New York card.
Okay, and you
Okay.
did
And
not do it.
I didn't give it to
So-
him yet.
Okay.
Now I have to take the New York card.
The 2 New York cards.
Oh no, he just needs 1.
Oh,
I
I
just
just
need
need someone. Okay.
Yeah.
But we don't have a supply center there yet. So you can't build yet to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So,
alright.
oh, I see.
Okay, so we have this figured out now. Alright, we
Yeah.
have this figured out now. Now
Uh-huh.
that Alan has that card, that means I can pick that up from him. So Albert, do whatever you want.
I need to do something else.
Yeah.
Yes, you're putting, now that we have that cube on London, go and put the supplies. No, London's not even a problem.
I can get rid of the thing in London if Albert wants to go there,
Mhm.
but
Like I should just do other things but stay close by.
yeah.
So you could go here to produce. You could drop one on Chicago or something.
I'm inclined to put stuff on Chicago. That puts me a little far away.
And then I slingshot.
Oh yeah, because
slingshot you to
Dawn's
Dawn.
gonna be there. She's gonna make the research center there.
I need the New York card. I need the New York card
Oh.
and 1 other blue card.
Well, I'm in New York. You can pick up New York normally, and then you can take London using your
So are we
ability.
saying that I'm abandoning this right now? I have to.
Yeah.
Well, you do
Okay.
blue and then you do black.
Yeah. Then you can go to black later.
Yeah.
So
we can't retcon any more than this.
yeah, this is the best way to.
Yeah, this is the only way that we can do.
1, 2.
Can have fixed this fuck up that we did.
Yeah, we
and
fucked
I
up.
drop 1 here.
Okay, so that's what you're doing instead.
Yeah.
Then I draw my player cards.
Okay.
Keep in mind the hand limit.
Yeah, that's fine. Denver, Chicago.
Oh, you got even more unique shit.
We wouldn't have known. That's okay.
Yeah. We don't need those Lagos cards.
Yeah, we don't need the yellow cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
We fixed it though.
Yeah, we're on.
Oh wait, I have like all these supply cubes. What am I doing?
You could leave some in New York. You could.
Yeah, you could have left. Well, no, he can't have left some in New York.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
You can leave more in Chicago
Okay,
if you
I
want.
don't have to spend an action to produce. I just dump 3
Oh,
or 2,
I don't know. 2,
How many more actions?
And then it lets me move back to Washington. That's pretty good.
or you could have placed some in New York and stayed in Chicago. You get more in hand there. Okay.
Sure. I'm okay with that.
The name of the game is just making sure that
Yeah.
there are cubes on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you have to stay in Chicago to place? Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's good action.
But
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. But if he does that, then he can't get back over there after I've built
I
it.
slingshot
And
him to you.
oh,
Slingshot.
okay. You're
We're using
slingshot.
Brandon's
Okay.
ability.
Yeah.
All right. We're good. We're good.
Then infection cards: Chicago,
Okay.
Sao Paulo,
It hurts.
Lima.
That's fine.
We gotta end this game now.
Yeah, we'll do it soon.
When does it end? It ends on
This is really annoying.
it
Yeah,
ends
I'm
on
sorry.
Dawn's next turn.
Yeah, it doesn't end this turn. It ends next turn.
Okay.
Ideally.
2, 3, 3 draws.
Hey, how does it
9
end?
cards.
Don, how can you build the blue one this turn?
Because I'm going to New York, I can't build it this turn.
Yeah, that's
Well,
why
I can build it this turn. No, I'd have to put it in London. I'd have to put it in London. Oh, fuck. That's really annoying.
You don't have a way to fly, dude. Still 2 actions.
Brandon doesn't have to move me on his turn. I can go to
Oh, he does have
Washington
Mm.
and still have enough cards.
But it still doesn't solve the
Same
problem
problem.
of doing stuff.
I can't build it this turn.
Yeah, because she has to go get the cards from me in New York. There's no getting around getting it in New York. I mean, we could get it in London. It is possible to get it from London.
But you can't get there.
Yeah.
I have to do it this turn. It's my turn now.
And you don't have a way to fly there, do you? Ooh. Okay.
All right. Well, we've just gotta accept it.
Yeah.
So then, what I'm gonna do instead to make things faster later is I'm gonna draw this line from here to here because I was gonna have to do that anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 3, and then
4, and then I can give this to you on my turn.
yes, precisely.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the best that I can do right now.
Okay.
Boop.
Okay.
Okay.
That helps.
It
Yeah.
does.
Okay.
That one was first.
We got New York. Okay.
It's not the New York, but yeah.
Tripoli.
Okay.
Those 3.
We got Tripoli. Okay. Denver
Denver is fine.
and Istanbul. Everything's okay.
Everything's fine for now.
It's getting dicey, but it's okay.
Okay.
But we gotta get this.
Mhm.
We gotta get those areas locked down.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's Brandon doing?
There's I'm damage control.
Yeah, that's basically what's happening right
Okay.
now. We don't know what's coming up next.
Yeah. So
We wasted too much time trying to get that unlocked.
Yeah. I forgot that we needed to.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, supply center.
so it's I just gotta get to places, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lagos is fine. Sao Paulo is kind of worrisome. Los Angeles is fine. Denver, so.
Go to Seoul.
I think Cairo and Istanbul are the ones that we're worried about. Where are you now?
Here.
But he can
You
try
can
around
get
to
anywhere.
Jacksonville. He can go anywhere.
But he doesn't have any cubes on him right now,
No, I don't.
Yeah.
which is the
So
problem.
I produce. No, I can move, produce, move, drop. I can drop one. I can drop 2 on Cairo, or I can drop 2 on Istanbul, or alternatively, I move straight there, produce.
That's still 2.
Yeah, I can still only get
He
1.
can only
Yeah,
get one.
I'm
That's
fine
okay.
with you getting it on Cairo.
Caira's more important.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll discard that to move here, produce, and then just drop one.
It'd be 2, right?
No,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, still 2.
Wait, why?
Well, it's move, produce, drop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Alternatively, I leave one on.
You can move me to you so that I can help you on damage control. Because I've got another turn to waste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works out
That's
much
better.
better.
Yeah.
So this way I can help.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I can get to London at any time.
Yeah. You got the
Okay.
I've
You
got the
have an
card.
extra card. Denver,
Hey.
which has not been searched. But
I
We
don't
don't
think
have time.
Yeah.
we don't have time.
And Cairo.
Okay.
All right.
Messiah?
New York. That's good. Buenos Aires. That hurts. And Washington. That's good.
we gotta get to. Oh no, okay. I thought that was Sao Paulo. No. Okay, we need to get supplies on those areas.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm
Like
kind of inclined to if someone has one that we don't destroy it when we do it, I'm kind of inclined that we might need to do that again. Because right now we're so like resource deficit at
Yeah.
this point that it's kind of worth it.
All right. All right. It's your turn, Alan.
Okay.
Okay.
First action is going to give this card to Dawn, the New York card, so now she has enough to do her thing.
You could use your local. Oh, you can't. Never mind. Just discuss it. No.
Yeah, I could move out though.
To get rid of one of them. Istanbul is going back into the thing.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
So
It's a hand limit 7, right?
Yeah. So Alan, you've done what you need to do for hopefully for the rest of the game, right?
Maybe. Why? Yeah, why?
Okay. I'm just seeing who we can.
I want to use his Lima card, honestly.
Okay. Yeah. You can get to Atlanta and remove it.
You want to do one from Atlanta?
1, 2, 3, remove. Or you go to London.
I could do it in London.
Okay.
And that also allows me to...
In London, we
Wait a
inoculate,
minute, Alan,
didn't
you don't
we?
need to give me this card. Oh, this is a London card. It wasn't a New York card that you
Yeah,
gave me.
you need to be able to fly to
Wait,
London.
did you give me New York or London? You gave me New York. Don't give this to me.
No, I gave you the big New York.
You did give me the big New York. I drew the little one.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Whoa! Thanks for the raid.
Oh,
Thanks for the
thank
raid,
you.
Whiteboard Games.
Sorry, we're
How
in
you
10.
doing?
Yeah, we're thinking pretty hard.
I made a
Fuck
mistake and did something before I was supposed to, and now we're trying to
Retroactively make things
beat
right.
the game in a way that we still get to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's Atlanta's population at? Is that 1?
1.
Okay. I know I want to save that. For sure, at the very least, I want to do that.
So it would be.
The problem is we
1,
need
2,
like
3.
supply cubes on those locations.
Yeah, and there's
Didn't
kind
we
of...
inoculate Atlanta?
Did we?
Thought we did.
I think we did.
Oh, it is. Oh, we can.
Alan
it's
just
in
gets
here.
it.
Oh,
You
okay,
go
yeah,
there and then
yeah,
inoculate.
yeah. Let's do that. That's the best use of my actions. So that was 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we don't need to put
Is that an
supply
action
cubes
to do that? Do you have
No,
to expend the card?
no, this is free.
Oh, that's
so
true too.
It expends the card, so that removes that, and I also inoculate. That's also a free action. I technically have 1 more action left.
You can produce and give it to somebody.
I can produce, but I can't do the. I mean, I can make
and give
supplies.
someone 1 supply cube.
Yeah, I guess that's the best. Or I could get actions outwards. Atlanta's safe though.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything else.
I can move to Denver.
No.
Why?
It
No.
gives Brandon the very remote chance that I'm doing a
no,
search.
game
Get
ends
closer to the
on-
coast.
Yeah.
Wait, when does?
No,
Oh,
she needs to make 2 of them. She has all the cards for 2 of them, but so she can only.
Get closer to the coast, because we're gonna need you in
Okay.
Sao Paulo.
So I'll
Yeah,
get
yeah.
The, I'll get this. I'll get the Jackson.
What did you guys play? So I see I got some Mice and Mystics. What's Mice and Mystics? Sorry,
Yeah.
we're very focused on
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah.
How did that go? I hope it
Yeah.
went well.
I'm
I
gonna
have
be
not-
really frustrated with ourselves
If we lose this.
We lose this game.
Yeah, because then we've irreparably messed something up.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Washington and another police supply.
I have not heard of that game before. Would you mind telling us about it, please?
We rated them while they were playing that one time. It's the one with
Mice
the
and
little,
Mystics?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one
with the
little
cheese.
mice, little chibi mice things, and they were playing. It's like a dungeon crawler. If you
The
Oh,
cockroach and the cheese, PCs.
yeah,
and,
you were all like, the cheese look amazing.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I do remember this. Sorry, it's
Alright.
been a hot second.
New
I'm very
York,
forgetful. and
okay.
we're also very.
Denver
Okay.
and AAA.
That's okay.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Okay.
We have to. What are you doing, Albert?
I'm doing damage control.
Okay.
I got another turn before I'm ready. So 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, should I do Istanbul or Tripoli?
AAA, because it's at 2.
I can inoculate.
Yeah, there's one AAA in there.
There's 2.
Only remove 1.
Were you in Cairo? Yeah.
Or I could go to Istanbul and remove.
Only remove 1.
Yeah.
Because we have a hard cap of 30 and we can't take them out.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna do the AAA one.
Sure.
If we get 2 more plague cubes on the board, we lose.
Yeah.
I'm aware. Yeah. Atlanta and the epidemic.
Cairo.
I'll have to discard a card. Discard that. Wait, I'm in Tripoli. Discard that. Tripoli lets me go anywhere.
To be honest,
I'm gonna be
I
really
think
mad.
I think we just lost.
I don't think so.
We draw 3 cards. We have cubes on 5 cities.
I don't think we've lost yet. We
Okay.
haven't lost yet.
Okay.
If we do lose, I'm going to be really angry.
I want to spend my rationed event card now.
It won't help. is the problem. Because if we put 2 more out, period.
Yeah,
we
but
lose.
it prevents the population loss if we do lose. On the one city, I guess, but not both.
I understand your logic because we can't play it once we've lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we draw them one at a time?
Well, I can't interrupt it. Once it's in the draw
Okay.
phase, it's the draw phase.
Then we might as well use it.
Wait, does it? No, it doesn't say. It says play anytime. It doesn't say cannot. It doesn't say.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, so yeah, if we draw one of the cities with a disease cube, if we put down 1 disease cube, we play the card.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You just prevent the
I
population
feel
loss.
really bad about this. I'm really sorry.
It happens. It's a
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, we draw them 1 at a time. Draw that first card.
Denver.
Gets a
I'm gonna
disease
do
cube.
it.
Play it. Where are we removing those 2? Yep.
Denver.
Fuck!
And we lost.
And now we've already modified the board, and we could have won if I hadn't forgotten.
We could have won if you guys hadn't insisted that we do it.
Well, we. Like,
If
I
you hadn't-
forgot.
If you hadn't insisted that we do it right then at that exact moment, we would have won. Yes, it is precisely what happened. It's a game.
Yeah,
But
now
now
we
we have
gotta-
to do the last one.
Now we open the pity pack.
Now we open the pity pack.
That's why I'm frustrated.
Yeah,
It's like
it's frustrating.
fuck, dude. Ah.
We were set and ready to go, and this is the 4th game in a row that we've lost.
Why did we insist on not putting the sticker back?
Because we couldn't put it back on the thing.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if we put it back on the sheet, it would have peeled off the sheet
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we could have just ignored it and then put, like, something over it, which we're going to have to do anyway.
Yeah, I'm okay with leaving it on the board
Mm-hmm.
and like us because we know what cities are there. There's nothing that we can do to erase that. We already knew what was there when
Yeah.
we pulled it out. I'm okay leaving it on the board and being like, we don't actually have access to this yet. We
Mhm.
still have to do this objective. We know what it is. We just gotta do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We are set up for a better month
yeah.
with the 15 extra cubes. I'm just annoyed that we could have won this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot we needed a fucking.
I didn't
center.
even know that was a thing.
We forgot. We knew that it
We
was a
forgot.
role. We knew that it was a role. We had been doing it before. That's why we had to put this one here.
Yeah,
And we temporarily put one in one of those spaces.
Yeah.
I think it was in
it
Washington.
was Washington.
And we just chose not to make it permanent. Well, you can't find the exit in the room you built? That's a problem, my good sir. I assume you're in creative, you can probably just like fly and zoom. Okay. Well, we gotta do the game end stuff now.
Yeah.
We gotta keep moving.
March, April, both losses. That
Yep, can I have the
sucks.
book, please?
I'm sorry, that's my fault.
We are keeping moving.
Yeah.
That is alright. We got this. Alright, let us continue to move forward.
Yeah. The first thing we gotta do is okay. I can't remember how the steps goes.
Population change.
Okay. So
How
Apollo
many
stays
cities
the
do we
same.
have on the grid? We have what, 15?
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't.
No, we didn't connect any
We didn't
new
connect
ones.
any new ones.
No,
Connect-
no, we're at
no,
15 though
yeah.
because Lima's back on the grid.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We lose a population bonus areas. Not the worst. I don't think we need to spend a
No.
point on it.
No, I agree. We don't need to worry about spending the points.
Yeah.
It goes from 2 to 1.
Yeah, it goes down to 1.
Yeah, it goes down to 1.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Lagos goes up by 1 because of the research center.
Yeah.
Logos does? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
it
because
does.
we got the research center on it.
Alright. So what are we... Okay.
We get
Check the
4
legacy deck and then resolve cards in the game end area.
This is the first loss in April, right?
This is the
Yeah.
second.
This is the second
So-
loss in
We have,
April.
we have lost the full month.
Yep.
Twice in a row.
So that's 4 yeah.
There's nothing in the legacy deck. We'll do whatever this
Yeah.
is.
Oh, my spine.
Oh, yikes.
Oh.
Good luck?
Oh gosh. I felt like, well, at the very least we discovered a haven, so
Yeah, we discovered
Yeah.
a haven.
We
We
got
drew some new lines.
yeah,
We drew some good new lines.
yeah. Got some
Oh
solid,
my god, this
some
is
solid
not
movement.
scratching off cleanly.
Some solid movement. You want to make one in Lagos permanent? We're gonna have to do it
I'm
anyway.
thinking about it. Yeah, because we are going to need it there in order to do it. I was going to push for the one in Cairo, but we didn't get around to that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think one car would have been nice too.
Does it do nothing?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's supposed to help us.
Yeah, it's just annoying
it
that we need
sucks
it.
because it's just gonna take off a huge chunk of points on the end.
Yeah, having lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each game during step 1 of setup, you may cross out a stockpile bonus below to add up to 10 supply cubes from reserve to the stockpile. Destroy this card after all 3 stockpile bonuses have been crossed out.
And it's all
That
10s.
doesn't help us. That doesn't help us at all.
Yeah.
It's useful, but it doesn't help us at all.
Not after we got the plus 15,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because that would put us above. And it makes
Yeah.
the immunologist worthless again.
No, we only get that for 3 games.
It's only
It's a
3 games.
temporary boost.
Mm.
We
Yeah,
actually
so
we
once
can
we-
spend all
we start
30
doing
on
it.
one game if we want
We
to.
could save it till the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We save this for the end. Honestly, I don't know how good the immunologist is now.
Yeah, now that we got the plus 15
Now that
on our
we are
base.
back at like a good amount.
Yeah, because next time we play, we're gonna
Yeah.
get what is that? We're gonna get
We're with the plus 15. We are actively still above our starting.
yeah, we're above our max.
So we don't really need this anymore.
Nothing. No.
Yeah. So that was April that we just did.
Now we have
Yeah.
24.
So 24 plus 15 is still far more than we even started
It's
with.
more than we started.
But there are
Yeah.
more on the grid. So we'll do the setup. Do we have to choose character?
Oh no,
before
wait,
setup?
we got 6 more cubes. Remember, we had more cubes in that little baggie.
It was more than
Yeah, it was 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, because the point is that now we have. There's still gonna be some in the reserve, even though we do
Yes.
have the plus 15.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we are starting with more cubes than we even started with in the
Yeah.
game. But we also have more cities.
Yeah.
So
You
can
know-
we choose characters after we do setup?
I don't know.
That's the rule book.
Well, you know what we can do? We don't have to do setup. We can just look at how many cubes we put down in places.
Mhm.
Because that's my thought. I want to put down cubes just to like model out what we have available
Mhm.
and then decide whether or not we keep the immunologist.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do the full setup.
The only
Can I see the rule book real fast?
Yeah.
I'm double
well,
checking
there's-
when we pick characters.
Yeah, but there's nothing
Yeah.
stopping us from laying out cubes to test and then removing them and like just looking at it and planning and thinking.
Mm.
yeah.
No, we haven't done our game end upgrades. We're about to do this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, selecting characters is like the last step.
Okay.
Step
okay.
8.
So
Oh god.
we
I look forward to hating it.
we got. Let's see. We have 3. We have 4. We have 4.
Very cool.
What upgrades are we looking at?
What's the sheet?
I say we use 3 for a permanent logos space. We're
I-
gonna need that logo space
I agree.
anyway.
we need it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we keep logos
Um,
permanent.
I like that.
Where's the
I
stickers
don't know where the
for?
stickers at. I think Albert has it in his pile over here. The permanent research center.
Okay, yeah, no, you just picked it up. Oh no, that's sorry. Those are the
The research centers.
yeah.
At the labs.
They're over. They're somewhere.
I put this back in the box, so I'm not thinking about how fucking stupid I am. Oh wait.
We have to name this the High Tower.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Thank
this
you for
goes in
reminding
there too. Sorry.
me. Can I write it sideways? I probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
It was box 4, right?
Yeah. Oh, here it is. We only have 2 more. We're gonna only have 1 more of these.
We're
after
we're
this.
gonna need this one anyway,
Yeah.
because that's 5 unique yellows.
But hold on. If that's the case, then when we get to the red zone, then we got the fly ability. That feels kind of more like a waste now. Now that I consider.
We're gonna probably find more havens in the other oceans.
Oh, yeah,
or the
you're
seas
right.
as
We
well.
already know there's one in the Indian Ocean.
And foreseeably, Los Angeles could also connect to another
It
side.
will. Yes. It will. We'll probably have a way to connect it to the opposite side.
So in that case, shouldn't we try to prioritize putting research centers on like non boat areas? in the middle of the lands.
Oh, that's a good point. It's just going to be kind of a pain to get another research center there in order to do that.
I mean, it'll count towards our primary objective next game.
Yeah. I don't know how necessary it is. We don't even have 5 cities in the deck. Well, I guess we have exactly 5 cities now.
Yeah, I guess it was just more for like planning ahead purposes.
Yeah.
I think we can save it.
I would
And
kind
Lagos is permanently removed.
Yeah.
But if we did make a permanent one there... Did we already decrease whatever? Oh yeah, I did that already.
If we made a permanent one there now, it would continuously increase and do the Sao Paulo thing, which means if we use the cards to make stuff there, it would add larger boons to, you know, Allen.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that we need to do it somewhere inland. Because...
So we can move easier?
Yeah.
I understand. Well, I feel like...
Because we already got the passive ability to use the ship to move places.
I kind of doubt that there's only going to be 3 total permanent supply centers that we can make.
Yeah, but we can't... I don't know if we can count on them giving us more.
Yeah. Oh, there are some character upgrades that do cost a bit.
Like, we can get some better
It's a
character
good alternative.
upgrades.
Let's look at some of the character upgrades.
Yeah, because they have...
I've got some here.
Yeah.
So Helmsman,
We got some new ones.
you may do a free drive fairy action each turn. Coordinator, as a free, oh that's 2, but as a free action, move a pawn to your location if it is an adjacent location. That one only costs 2. Supplier, once on your turn, as an action, move a supply cube from the stockpile to a city, matching a card in your hand. You don't discard it.
Supplier might be good.
That
Yeah.
might actually be useful. What's
Um,
courier again?
Courier, when doing deliver supplies action, you may put supply cubes into one adjacent location.
So, what I'm thinking, we could put Courier back on... Wait, can I see it?
Yeah.
Let me just read it again. Because there's 2 things that do very similar things. The Supplier and Courier.
So supplier, you have to have the card in your hand.
But
But
it
I
can
feel
go
like-
anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can cross the board.
Courier is an adjacent location. They're both good. We could put one of them on UV Beaker because I feel like we're bringing her out again next game.
Hmm.
Because the Immunologist is not as good now.
He's still really good, and I think he's going to become more useful again towards the end as well.
Right. But I feel like we're switching back to this for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
But then do we want to put an upgrade on a character that we know is going to be temporary?
You're not wrong.
The produce and place, though, is it only once per turn that you can place on an adjacent?
Once on your turn.
No,
No,
Oh.
the new ones. Are those also
No,
once per
it's
turn?
passive.
The Supplier is once a turn. Courier is
Passive.
passive. You can do it as many times as
So
possible.
that
as you
so the
want.
courier needs the only thing it makes sense on is UV Beaker. Put 2 cubes on a thing next to you.
Yeah.
You can just go somewhere and just spend a bunch of action just putting everything around you.
I
Yeah,
also played UV Beaker wrong when I played them.
yeah,
The
I
Farmer is once
realize
a
that
turn.
too.
Yeah.
I vote courier. I think courier on
Hmm.
UV Beaker is going to be useful.
And then we have 1 extra point.
Yeah. Another thing is the supplier. I also kind of liked fish for people that have a lot in their hands, like me and her.
Yeah.
Because I actively just don't really use my cards in my hand.
Okay with this?
Yes. Are there any other upgrades?
We have another lockdown card.
We also have the new We also have this new one that we got a while
I
ago.
don't know how good that
Broken
is.
Link. After discarding this card, any player may discard a player card to stop drawing infection cards for the rest of the turn. It goes on this card, so
Are you sure?
yeah, it's
Just after discarding this card, though.
it's
Huh.
when you pick it up and you put it down.
Oh.
So it's after it does its effect, and then someone else can stop it. Especially if we're like in the big zone.
I kind of
That
like
could
the
help.
idea of doing that,
Yeah,
but it's only for that turn.
yeah.
I don't know how great it is.
It's also like what happens if you draw and it's the
Yeah,
second
exactly.
card.
becomes.
I
Yeah.
feel like lockdown is better.
Yeah, to destroy it.
Yeah. We have another lockdown card.
Did we have a zone that we wanted to like get safe? Did we want to do that to Lima?
We could do Dilema. We could do it to Buenos Aires.
Did we already destroy the Los Angeles card?
Yes.
Yeah.
We did in fact do
do
that.
Oh
it to-
yeah, it's right
We
over
could
there.
do it to Atlanta.
I think we should do it to London or Pyro.
I vote London. London's
London, we
standard.
only have 2 cards left in the deck already, though.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, that That's significantly less useful now that we have the inoculation.
Yeah, you're
Well, we
right.
still don't know what's happening with inoculation.
It did also say don't take them out unless the game tells you to.
Yeah, so which means there's a possibility that it takes us back in. So I'm kind of inclined to just say let's do it for Cairo, so that way Cairo's a bit safer. How does what does it count for the next? Oh,
We were talking about the supply center. Since we're not,
Yeah.
we were saying that if we don't upgrade, then once we place it, we get the victory
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
because the pre-existing ones don't count towards this.
Yeah, just frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
It's either a lockdown or like a population upgrade. Because I don't think Record Keeper is good. Well, in case you're handling it by
What's the population one?
It's just any area.
just
Population.
increase population by 1.
Oh, I thought you were talking about another sticker. Are
Um,
those really the only upgrades we have right now?
The
Yeah,
only ones that are worth 1.
yeah, we have Record Keeper and any of the other ones.
Are you sure there aren't any like in that pile that you have, or are those scars? the
No,
ones
yeah,
that-
those are
These are
scars.
scars.
Okay.
And there's also
No.
the broken link thing I
There
described.
should be other player upgrades, like on a separate card. I can't see it right now.
Yeah. Well, Alan was looking at one.
No, I was looking at the broken.
Yeah, I could have sworn that we got another sheet of player upgrades recently because you drew it after we did our upgrades last game.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. It has all the weird stuff on it.
For it right now. Oh, here it is. None of these are worth 1. There's Outrider. You may do the recon action with 1 fewer card.
That'd be nice.
Maybe we should have done that one. Wow.
No.
Foreman, when doing a supply line action, spend 1 fewer supply card. That's worth 2.
Okay, so we
None
only
of
have
these are
one,
worth 1.
yeah.
We still have like 1 random.
So what do we want to do with that one random one then?
I kind of want to do another one of
Getting
these.
the other lockdown down is awful.
I mean, well stocked also can be helpful.
Yeah, now that we have supplies again and we know we're going to get 15 supplies every game, well stocked is actually not terrible now.
Yeah, I'm okay with all stock.
Especially since it also implies that we could get another 15 later.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Um,
definitely get another thing, but I wonder if that's gonna be a subtract. I doubt it, but it's possible.
Should we put it on this on Cairo since that's kind of one of the cards we were thinking about?
I want to keep
So
Yeah.
we thinking Cairo or are we thinking something else?
Cairo.
Yeah. So basically, we just need to make sure that it has 2, and then this is really helpful.
Okay, cool.
Nice. So that's all of our upgrade points. There's nothing else we need to do in terms of prep. So that means that we're done. And there's not enough time to play another game, is there?
No.
Alright. So, oh shit.
Put it upside down.
No, I didn't do it upside down. I didn't fuck up. Alan didn't fuck up. Don't look at me. There we go. I fixed it, guys. Kind of. Brandon, you'd call that fixed, right?
That's fine.
Alright, cool. As long as I get Brandon's stamp of approval, I can sleep at night.
Okay.
Alright, so everyone, this has been another episode of Blanket Term Cries in April.
Was there anything else? Do we want to do the setup for next month? Because normally we look over
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright, draw this card on the other side during step 2 of your first game in May. If you've not opened 60,
We did open
scratch
60.
the box with that.
that. Did we do 60? or-
Yes, that was this
South
one.
America.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. Is that it?
Journal entry. Hollow-men have left the Americas alone and seem to be retreating into Europe and Africa. They stop at nothing. Wherever they go, the plague follows. They're like men possessed to end everything we're trying to do. After 70 years, old prejudices still exist. Also, we learned where our leaders went and why we're still here. From the archives. Okay.
November 5th, year 70. Initiating the protocol during our annual leadership summit. It's a long journey to Utopia. We are the best and the brightest minds of the Havens, and feel confident that Utopia will take us in. Despite our differences, we have knowledge, skills, and experience. We can help. Those we leave behind will not gain access to Utopia. The list is made. It's not an easy task, but it's a necessary one. God send us on our journey. Signed, Fabrice John. Keep the papers in the reserve.
Cool, thanks, assholes.
Wow. Yep. That's exactly what I thought happened.
Not a smidge of remorse.
Ew.
What the fuck?
Thanks
Yeah.
for the subscription.
Thanks for the sub. We appreciate
Ew.
it. You caught us at the very end of
A very
we lost
painful,
4 games in a row.
very painful experience.
That was rough.
Hmm.
Anyways, okay. So we kind of know what's going on. What's the next one?
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it, that's all we got?
stop, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So these are still our objectives.
Yeah.
So they are infinitely well.
Does it really just keep these objectives always?
These are hard now.
No, hold on. Destroyed at the end of the game in which you complete this objective.
Oh.
So we did this one.
Oh,
this game.
cool. Where does
So
this
this
The
is
only ones have that?
No, this
No.
is the only one.
Oh, okay.
Because it'd be so hard to find a new
A
haven.
New Haven, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for real, man.
Oh,
How
I
are you
mean,
doing
next
though?
game we plan on doing this one
How's Flight School?
to get that guy up there.
We have enough space for all the objectives now.
No,
And
no.
then we want this one because to get those access to those victory points that we're missing out on.
Yeah, we removed enough city cards that were okay.
Yeah.
We didn't add any more though, which is annoying because it means that the ratio of epidemic cards to city cards has gone up.
Yeah, you gotta edge it right up
Yeah.
to the barrier and
Mhm.
leave it.
Start playing Tuesday, hell yeah!
Oh hell
Nice.
yeah! Good
2
luck.
or 3. We need to do 3 for the rest of forever.
Yeah.
Yup.
Till October.
Yep, we do 3 objectives until October. October's 2, November and December are both 1.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice! Congratulations! How
Yeah.
exciting!
How was that test? Did they still make you do the like same workbook for like ground school?
Oh, Brandon was a part of like the flight training stuff. What did
Yeah.
you do specifically?
For ground school, they like here's your workbook, and then here's the access to the practice test, and when you're ready, take the test.
No, what did you like do with regards to that? Weren't you like helping set up the infrastructure for the people who were taking that exam or something?
No, I actually went through ground school.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that's part of like first year like aviation people.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So if I wanted to take the test, I probably lost like all the information, but I probably could try. But I helped with the CRJ flight training in the simulator, specifically
yeah.
for commercial jet pilots.
Cool.
So I don't know if that's necessarily what you're doing, but I was.
Well, he's doing it through military. He also
Okay.
says he went through Jeppinson.
Yeah, I think that's the test that they
Okay.
wanted us to do. Because it's pretty standardized throughout the thing. I need
Yeah,
to take the
the
FAA
FAA.
exam. Yeah. If you did well in ground school, I think you'll be fine for the FAA thing.
Oh.
Because it's relatively simple as long as you remember all the like little bits and bobs. It's like driving school.
It's like boating school. Really.
It's like boating school.
I appreciate that you have all this knowledge about flying, but you haven't gotten your driver's license yet.
Yeah.
Brandon, what did you learn in boating school?
Nothing. I never went to boating school.
What did you learn in boating school? I learned how to fly.
I learned how to fly.
2 weeks, hell yeah, that is fast for any sort of schooling whatsoever.
Yeah.
Awesome, good job.
Dude, I would kind of find it a bit sketchy though if that was like from everything from like if that was everything. You get there, you've never touched a stick in your life, and then all of a sudden you're like 2 weeks. Here you go. You're in charge of this Boeing
Oh.
747.
Well, that's-
No, ground
he's-
school gives you effectively your learner's permit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And so he's going to be in a probably a well, I don't know if he's going to be practicing with Cessnas, because what they normally do for the commercial pilot training is they put you in a Cessna, and then they put a very experienced pilot
Makes
who is effectively controlling the plane, but he'll give you like controls of it every so often.
Yeah,
But
to-
he'll probably
to,
always
to
take
test
over the-
certain criteria.
In
Yeah.
order to get your flying license in general, you need like 10,000 flight hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what hard it is.
Because I know that one of the people
And
that
I-
we had known before actually did get his flying license at one point.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I
We were talking
imagine
about
that they treat it more seriously than bullshit like ADOT, where they're just like they look at your mom and like, did they drive for 500 hours? And like, yep.
Yeah.
No, it's 40 hours.
Yeah, 40 hours. Yep. It's
Yeah,
like
you have a log,
yeah.
Oh.
and
Yeah,
you
but-
have to get it signed every so
Oh, can you do
every
it
time.
this
Yeah,
time? And that's how they do the driver's permit, but everyone's
Yeah.
family member just sign off on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't require that you have a log.
Arizona did, at least for me.
Oh.
No, they asked my mom, did she drive enough? And my mom said yes,
Hmm.
and they said okay.
Must be an Iowa Nation thing. Yeah, because my mom just like signed it. She was like, you know. To
Well,
be.
my mom just signed it too. They didn't require the log. My mom just signed off on it.
Okay.
Like we took a log of all of my driving hours, but they didn't even check.
We just filled mine in. I was driving on my own once since I was
okay.
12.
Yeah, I imagine.
So like my mom knew I could drive.
Yeah, you had more than 40 hours.
Yeah.
Chances though that he can, his FBO has Piper Warriors.
Mhm.
I don't know what that means.
I
Get
know.
11 hours for a student pilot and get his actual private pilot later on.
I believe Pipers are small single engine aircraft. They're similar to Cessna, but
Cool.
as far as like size classes, I think it's been a long time.
It's been a while.
But I've heard that Pipers are really good practice planes, so got that going for you.
Oh,
Okay, they are similar to Cessna.
Oh,
look at this.
what?
Look who the hecky is playing board games right now live. We got Scatterbrain
Oh.
Cool.
playing Maki.
I have not heard Marquis.
There's no R.
Huh.
Marquis.
Alright, good night, Magrady.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Always appreciate you dropping in to help us
Mhm.
and making sure that we do rules right, because we,
Yeah.
as we've proven, sometimes everyone forgets.
But yeah.
It's been a
It's
while.
like it's 9:20. We're a little bit over when we like to end the stream, and we have work tomorrow.
Yes, we do. So, without further ado, for everyone, check out our website, check out our other stuff. We got Don's putting up some videos on YouTube sometime this week. I know that.
Thursday
Yeah.
is when it's scheduled for. It's already uploaded.
Yeah.
It's scheduled for Thursday though, because I don't like overlapping the days that we
Yeah.
release things, and it's not gonna be ready tomorrow.
Yeah, and then we got a podcast going up on Tuesday. It's been going on every week. It's been pretty funny.
Yeah.
I enjoy editing it, even though like it's kind of like we're always so about it sometimes. At the end of the day, I always look back on it and I listen to it like in my car on my way to work, and I'm just like, we're funny sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. So if you want to enjoy that, it's also on the website.
Yeah, check out our website. It has all the things like Alan said. So we're gonna go ahead and give Scatterbrain some love then. Playing
Yeah.
Maki,
Yeah.
who don't know how to pronounce it. It's a board game. He's playing it with tweezers for some reason, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. I bet it's like a really cool solo game.
It looks like a solo game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It looks-
thought he was playing like Operation or something. With the tweezers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So goodbye, everyone.
We love you guys.
Bye.
We will catch y'all on Wednesday. What are we doing Wednesday? Do we know?
I
No.
don't think we.
We're
wrote
doing
it down.
something on Wednesday.
I think we talked about it, but I haven't looked at the calendar in a bit.
Hmm.
So
Doing something on Wednesday. The schedule will be up tomorrow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
We love you guys. We'll catch y'all then. Bye.
It's
Bye.
It hasn't been a while. It's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be a while, so long as we